haters on your side. You hear the distant thunder.
Power Trip Morning Show, Monday, March 23rd, 26. I'm Corey. That's Chris. There's Paul. There's Zachary. Gentlemen. Hello, gentlemen.
Hi, Corey. How are you?
Welcome aboard.
Hi.
Hi.
I got your stuff over here, but I spilled coffee on the first few pages.
Oh, great. Were you taking a sip?
No, I fill it too high, and then I try and carry it with one hand, and so here.
Thank you.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
It smells like coffee.
Yeah, sorry. I slipped a little going out. So, yeah.
What kind of coffee is it?
It's just work coffee, which is better than it used to be because it's caribou, man.
Yeah, remember we
got
fixed
rescued.
Or we fixed the coffee.
Yeah. Oh,
we
yeah.
fixed it.
Yeah, good point. But it's caribou now.
I wish somebody would come in and bail us out and fix it.
Now, the one on the left works well. The one on the right doesn't work too well. Huck, do you ever get coffee down there?
Nope.
Yeah, it's you got to use the one on the left if you do. Because the one on the right heats up every time, and it's at least a 5 to 7 minute process.
We have two different coffee makers.
Well, they're the same thing. But this one on the left, I don't know if it's like, I don't know. Every time you use it, it has to reheat the water. The one on the left.
Nothing but the best.
Nothing but the best. The one on the left doesn't need to always reheat the water. So once you put it down, select, how much coffee you want.
All of it.
It works perfectly. But the other one is a disaster. And half the time, they don't have any water in them. So they have to fill the water, but then the spigot thing for the water comes out at a very slow pace.
Spigot?
I miss isn't that what you call it?
I don't know.
Sounds like you've had a hell of a morning.
I'm uncomfortable with the word.
But isn't that what you call it?
I don't know. Probably.
And then, yeah. So here we are. Glad to be here.
Here we are. See? Again, I don't think you understand how much we can hear that slurping.
Oh, I'm
That
sorry.
was obvious slurping.
But again, I have to drink it on the air because it's so hot coming out of it.
Hot.
So it gets on my hands. Sometimes I haven't
It's on
dropped.
Corey's prep.
it gets on Corey's
totally.
bread.
Well, because Corey can't print things out himself. You got to do it for him. Spill your coffee on it.
Maybe that was my last stand.
Maybe that was it. Look at him. I think that was him. That was a silent protest right there. Were you silently protesting did you put urine on it as well?
Yeah, I pissed all over it.
I knew it. God,
Like
you're
when,
a pisser.
Honestly, your piss smells exactly like coffee.
Well,
Yeah.
he drinks a lot
Yeah,
of
it
I
coffee.
went
drink a lot of
straight
He
through
drinks
you.
a lot of coffee.
It's like when Dorn says he's not supposed to do any calisthenics that are outside of his contract, and then the guy with the really deep voice looks at it, throws it on the ground, unzips his pants, and pees on it.
Al Dorn?
No, Dorn. Isn't that his name from Major League?
Yeah.
Dorne is one of the kingdoms, I believe, from Game of Thrones.
I think that's porn.
Is that one of
No,
the?
that's what you look up.
Porn Kingdom?
Is that one of the bits that
Love that band.
you've used on Rosie?
No, those are the dragons.
Oh yeah.
Peter Dragon?
Yeah. It was. Yeah. Sorry, you could hear that sip too. Peter Dragon Papa.
Yeah, you're a loud sipper.
I am.
This is like a Seinfeld bit. The guy's a loud sipper.
Yeah.
I try not.
He sips
Why'd
loudly.
you break up with the sauce? He just sips loudly.
He's a loud sipper.
Yeah.
I couldn't handle it.
Can't
I have
do
that effect on people, but I'm sorry that I do that so loudly.
Hell of a sipper.
Yeah.
It's okay, baby.
An aggressive sip.
You keep on sipping.
Yeah.
Sipping on.
Huck, do you still
Sipping
drink? And maybe you don't because of your
penis.
speltness. Do you still drink huge gas station sodas with the bottom filled with Dr. Pepper?
Well, I mean, if I'm going to do it, I do it for sure. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
We used to
all-
drink them all the time.
Yeah.
I would stop at Holiday and get 2 huge ones for the both of us.
Yeah. Remember?
Yeah. I think they were 70 cents a piece, and I could barely afford it.
I miss those days.
Back in the 30s.
Yeah, back in the 30s. But yeah, it was a tradition like no other. I'd walk in with these probably 100 ounces of soda. It was outstanding.
So you print out my prep and you get Chris coffee.
Not anymore. He stopped getting me
Pop.
or anything.
Yeah.
Because I knew he was dipping his ball sack in there.
Yeah,
I could taste it.
Yeah.
After like the 15th or 16th time, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's the taste of yours nutsack.
What gave it away?
The hairs.
Oh, gross. Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
Are there any ball
I'm a
sack
flosser now.
hairs on your prep?
No, it looks like just coffee spill.
Well, that's good.
Oh, you floss now?
I floss with your
Oh,
nut
my.
hairs.
My what?
Yours and Shia LaBeouf's.
How about him, man?
Yeah, that poor guy.
Yeah, he needs help.
He's going down.
Yeah. He's yelling timber.
Yeah, ain't nobody helping him out.
No.
I believe he might have burnt every bridge.
Yeah.
It might have crossed to him at this point.
Yeah.
It happens.
It does. It happens to all of us.
I mean,
Is Ben back today?
Don't know.
I don't either.
I know he told us.
He said a week and a half, though, last Thursday. So here's why I think he is in. Because if he wasn't, he would have said, I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, maybe. Plus, I got to think his kid's spring break is over, right?
Yeah.
Aren't the kids probably back in school by today?
Yeah, but maybe
they
he
were
needed
gone all
a
last
day
week?
off from day offs.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think he'd take more than that off from his TV gig.
So, but like, this is one of those bits where Abbott's like, how do you guys not know who's on your show? And my comeback is, well, who cares?
My
who
comeback
cares?
normally is, who the hell are you?
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
if,
you're Chad Abbott?
if it's just the four of us the rest of the day, and I think Muss is going to be here, but if it's just the four of us the rest of the day, we'll figure it out. If Ben walks in the door, great. If he doesn't, great. If Muss walks in, great. If he doesn't, great.
I want to start
figure it
sitting
out.
in Zach's office back there. Nobody's back there anymore. I'm going to start sitting back there and doing the show from back there. It's very dark and it's very cave-like.
You'd probably fall asleep.
That's what I mean. I might get a good nappy time.
It also is very, very cold, so you'd probably...
I would like that very much.
Yeah,
No.
I would bundle up.
yeah.
I like to bundle up. I like it being cold
Well,
outside and
you know
warm
what?
on the inside.
Your insulated red wing boots would help.
See? That's what I'm saying. I got insulated red boots.
Do you ever just wear your cowboy boots?
Only when your dad asks me to.
Oh, that's nice of you. I like how nice you are to my father.
I try to be nice to him because I'm so mean to him in the sack.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Yeah, man.
Did you guys like your basketball stuff? Was it fun for you?
It as much as I think, and I know Corey has the upper hand in the core versus 4. If I didn't do that, I don't think I'd watch it.
Really?
Come on.
Oh my God, I thought you loved it.
You wouldn't watch the
let
NCAA
me-
tournaments?
Let me start over. I don't think I'd watch it like I do. Like, I'm into it. I got into that Florida game yesterday when Utah State made it started to make that a game and Arizona started turning the ball over. I got into it because I don't my buddies were going back and forth about
your buddy.
asking if any of us do a bracket. I'm like, no, I don't do a bracket anymore. So the way that I get the sweat
Aren't you the
into
guy
it-
that goes to Vegas and just waves his bracket around?
No,
Yeah, don't you wave your
brilliant,
butthole
brilliant
around?
use on password, by the way,
So anyway, you're sweating it because you have money on the line.
because I have money on it.
Right. Life's better with money on the
I
line.
mean, it would be on in the background.
But here's what's lost in translation. You think I was cheering for Iowa. I was cheering for Florida.
oh yeah, you need Florida. 'cause-
I only am sweating 3 teams, Arizona, Duke, and Michigan. And I'm really only sweating Arizona. The other 2 are like, all right, whatever. The only one that I lose all 8 on is Arizona.
and Arizona's probably the best team left.
Maybe. We'll see. But so a handful of you lost like a team or 2, but it's not the end of the world. But the 3 that can still get me and have a net loss for me are all still in.
Were Hawk, Tommy, and I the only ones who took Florida?
Yeah, only 3 of you.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is why I was cheering for them. If
Okay.
Florida won the national title, I still walked away the winner.
When they made that big comeback, yeah. It's
Took a buzzer beater.
it's still fun, man. And then St. John's winning on a buzzer beater, that was awesome.
That was very cool.
I think was that the only 2 points that guy scored the whole game?
That is correct.
Wow. It's fun, man.
And as the story has gone on the last 24 hours or less than that, is Patino basically said the kid asked to have a play called for him. Like I haven't scored I need this.
Yeah.
Run a play for me. And he's like, 0 points. Like, no, run it for me. And he did, and
That's
got the
sweet.
right-handed layup and
Good for him.
nailed it at the buzzer. And they're moving on. St. John's.
Yeah, good for him.
Hey, so are the Gopher women into the
Hell
Sweet
yeah.
16 for the first time since 2005, with essentially a buzzer beater as well.
That was sweet.
Less than a second to go.
Guardsy's calling it was great.
Guardsy's call was on SportsCenter this morning.
Was it really?
Yeah, they ran they said Minnesota radio, which we'll take it.
Yeah. Good for
Technically true.
Guardsy. Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's
Do we
very
know
good.
when they play?
The 27th, it says. Just not, we don't know the time or the opponent.
So it's either UCLA or who do they play? UCLA or Oklahoma State. But UCLA is a 26.5-point favorite.
Hawk, who's the head coach of the UCLA women's basketball team?
John Thompson.
Wow. Good for him.
Yeah.
The guy that coached Georgetown or a different one?
The guy that avoided being on the flight for 9/11. We just
Yeah.
talked about this a couple weeks ago. His name came up again.
Yep.
And he avoided being the head coach of that team.
Well, yeah. It's fun. Basketball is great.
I thought you said you wouldn't watch it if you didn't have money
No,
on it.
because I have money on it, it's awesome. It's fun. It was great. I like having
only
all four of my.
$100.
Yeah, but still, though, I like beating you.
Sure.
Because as you proved on Friday, you could win password with a pillow as your partner.
That's not very nice to call Kevin Fallness a pillow.
But
He played super well. What are you talking about? The kid can play.
yeah, but
How's your back?
how's he
Talking about? He did great.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? He did really, really well. You guys are crapping all over
you
my boy
carried him.
Fallness.
You carried him a bit. That's fine.
You guys are crapping on Fallness.
Ugh, I don't want to do that.
Who does? I'm just seeing if you're awake. Just
I am
seeing if the
awake.
coffee's kicking in.
The coffee is working. I put it strong and
Haven't
a
heard
lot.
sipping in a few minutes here.
Yeah, but I don't want to sip into the camera.
Lieber did send us an eggplant emoji, which I assume means he is on his way. I doubt he's on vacation, just randomly sending us eggplant emojis.
He might be.
Where was he on vacation?
Rosie Spot.
Yeah.
Turds and tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a great restaurant that would be. Turds and tacos.
Go ahead, Paul. The coffee's kicked in.
Yeah. Your dad would be their best customer.
He does
Sorry.
love tacos.
Dwight would be their best customer.
There you
That's
go.
better.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for that minor adjustment.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So there you go. What time is it?
It's 5:44.
Fine.
Son of a bitch, really?
Yeah, 3 hours ago.
And we have baseball this week.
We do?
Yeah, Ryan Jeffers will be on the phone in about an hour and change.
Hell yeah.
Yes?
When do they come back? Or do they go straight from Florida to Baltimore?
I would assume they have a game Tuesday and then they leave.
Yeah, there's no point in flying back to Minneapolis, I guess. So
No,
it would
they
just be
probably go
Florida
straight to
Baltimore.
A
Yeah.
layover.
Yeah, they have a layover, yeah.
Poughkeepsie.
In Poughkeepsie.
And is Johnny Bones going to Baltimore? I guess we can ask him
No, I
tomorrow.
think he has a watch party.
It's raining in Baltimore. Everything else is the same.
Yeah, it's raining men. But the opener Wednesday night on Netflix is the Yankees and Giants.
Yeah.
I don't know what you said.
The opening game of the MLB season is on Netflix. Yankees at the Giants.
On Wednesday.
On Wednesday, yes, sir.
Barry Keoghan.
And Barry Keoghan.
Yeah.
Did you see the thing about him?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That he's
Can't imagine.
tired of everybody saying that he's ugly.
Yeah.
Stop saying he's ugly.
I've never once said he's ugly on social media. I don't think
See?
he's ugly. Wasn't he dating Sabrina Carpenter?
I don't know.
You can't be ugly and date her.
I don't know. I didn't think he is. You're the one that said it.
Yeah, I didn't say it. Quit
I don't
yelling at
have
me.
to. I'm not yelling at you.
Seems like you're yelly.
I'm sorry I'm yelly.
All right, we got a lot to talk about, actually, even though you would never guess that by the first segment of this show. But Chuck Norris,
He did.
Yeah.
I saw a movie over the weekend I want to discuss. Ryan Jeffers at 7. Sounds like Lieber in a little bit. Muss in a little bit. SNL UK debuted. I saw about half of it, maybe, give or take. Not consecutive. I watched it through clips that were posted online. We can talk about that. And obviously, there's a tragedy here locally with Jesse Pierce that we got to talk about because, man, it's just it's tragic, and the outpouring has been unbelievable. National, local, universal love for her and her family. We'll talk about that later as well.
Truly unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Tragic and unbelievable. Builders and Remodelers brings you the first segment of the Power Trip Morning Show. Thanks, Builders and Remodelers.
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest here, and I have discovered a fun new escape from the daily grind, Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has hundreds of social casino-style games, and it's all free to play anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. So get to ChumbaCasino.com.
Mark Show. Welcome back. Here we are. 5:51 on a Monday morning. 23rd day of March. Here we are.
Your AirPods?
No.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Zach.
There's AirPods over here.
They were beeping.
They're not yours, Hogs, are
They're
they?
not mine at all. They dead.
Maybe, I bet they're Barreros from Sunday sermons.
Very possible. Does he wear those during the show?
No, but I'm sure
Because he doesn't use the headphones, right?
No, he uses his own.
Is he a germaphobe?
I think that's part of it, yeah.
I mean, I can't blame him with the people that work here.
Yeah, especially working after Common.
It's a good thing I sit here before PA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Remember when he used to chew the microphone or the headphone cord?
Yeah, it was like
He
a,
did not.
Yeah, he would chew this.
Oh.
This
Yep.
it was like a
Yep.
rat.
Yeah. He would chew every pen around.
Yep.
I think he was trying to
He's got an oral
I
fixation.
think he was trying to quit the lung darts.
Well, he's got an immune system of a champion now.
I guess.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Zachary, you're a part of the hockey community, and you knew Jessie Pierce personally. Obviously, your family knew her personally. Just tragedy over the weekend in White Bear Lake with the house fire that took her and her 3 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, unthinkable is the only word. It's just you just can't even imagine it, and it's beyond heartbreaking to even scroll just a couple of days back on our social media, and she's posting pictures of her kids, and you're like, for God's sakes. I never had a chance to run into her, but obviously I've seen her over the years. You knew her personally. Hockey community obviously losing their minds, just devastated. So walk us through it.
Yeah. It was just such a weird and horrible weekend. Woke up Saturday to the house fire news, and it was obviously being in White Bear Lake, there was a concern right away. I was like, and I was thinking more along the lines of somebody from high school or mom's friend or something, somebody, like that. And sort of did some digging and found the address and found who lived there. And that was shocking to see that name, and couldn't confirm anything, but the math was adding up really badly, and didn't really have confirmation until we got to the rink. Had a 3:00 Wild game that day, oddly enough, and was one of the biggest Wild games we've had in probably since the playoffs last year against a team we're probably going to play in the playoffs. And it was going to be a wonderful day to be a hockey fan, and wonderful day to be at Grand Casino Arena. And it was at Grand Casino Arena when we found out for certain that it was her. And she was awesome. She was really, really, just one of the nicest, coolest people you could ever run into. One thing that I really appreciated looking at the reaction yesterday was that it seemed like that came across very, very clear to those who did know her, and even more importantly, those who didn't know her personally. They saw what a light she was, how funny she was, that smile, and it's devastating. Everybody in the community, all over the country, the Lightning had a moment of silence in their broadcast yesterday. Like all these players from all over the league, oftentimes she is one of the only people that they talk to in the locker room after the game. And so she's got a tough job. She's got to go into these visiting locker rooms oftentimes after they lose and talk to these players in these emotional moments. And she is so good at talking with these guys and leveling with them and disarming them. And they all loved her as much as we did. So it was very, very tough, and we will certainly miss her, and obviously devastated for Mike, her husband, and that whole family. And it's unfathomable. It still hasn't fully set in, and I just unbelievable. So
You guys know, in general, how long an investigation like that takes? How long it takes to process to find a source of a fire like that?
No clue.
I have no idea.
No, it was at like 5 o'clock in the morning or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
yeah. My coworker, my former coworker, my brother is the one who I guess woke up and called 911. So who knows how long it was
Right.
burning before then, and
eventually they'll figure out
Yeah.
the source of it. I have no doubt about that. It's just, geez Louise, everything about it. There's nothing. It's unbelievable.
As you said, Corey, it's unthinkable.
Yeah.
It's just
I can't.
horrid.
It seems it shouldn't be possible in this day and age for that to happen. It's terrible.
Yeah.
So I hate it for about a billion reasons. There's so many different angles. There's just no way to speak about it in any way with any kind of educated view on it. Just how could something like that happen? Why would it happen? There's just terrible. But those poor babies, right?
Oh
I can't even imagine. So.
Yeah.
yeah, their last day. I share this on social media, but it's one thing I'm trying. They all went to get ice cream together at opening day for Cup and Cone, which is a very popular spot in White Bear for ice cream, and they've been closed for a while. And it was an unseasonably warm, beautiful Friday afternoon out there, and they had a nice after. I was looking forward to talking with her about it on Saturday, and she loved those kids, and she loved Minnesota. She loved being a Zephyr, and
I know what I'm about to say isn't real life, but nothing bad should ever happen to children. I know it just sucks.
Yeah.
It just sucks. The whole thing just sucks.
Yeah. Nothing more you can say about it.
Yeah.
It's terrible. So rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, I wish I had gotten a chance to run into her at some point. Never really spent time with her, but still gutted secondarily for all of the people that we love, right? Like Zach, Alexis, Parrish, Gorg.
Yeah.
I mean, 1,000 people down at the Minnesota Wild. It's just, it's weird to watch a whole bunch of your friends be universally crushed and all say the same things about the same person, that they all loved her. They all thought she worked her ass off. They all thought she was a fantastic mother. Everybody said she had tons of life and character, and it's just, I feel terrible for all of you.
there was a wonderful moment at the end of the presser on Saturday after the game, and Hines asked to turn the cameras off, and he said some really, really kind words and was, very visibly emotional as well. And to see the people on the other side that, were people who were getting asked questions by her, and how affected that they were. Very class act. The whole Wild organization has been phenomenal, and again, props to the rest of the media who had to work through some pretty tough emotions on Saturday and did their jobs very, very well. So
saw there was a GoFundMe also as well for the husband. I mean,
oh man,
it's been hard to even think about what that guy's going through right now, losing his wife and his 3 kids in the same instance. I can't even imagine. So, if you want to help him out, the GoFundMe account is up and running. All right. Power 2 Morning Show returns after this on The Fan.
From the 1-800
So the Wild, the Santana, the Doobie Brothers, Chris Stapleton, and more. Your chance to win is waiting. Enter now at KFAN.com. Keyword contests. Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores for a limited time. Red Bull 2 for $6 or 3 for $8.50. Those 8.5 ounces. Mix and match any flavors you want, including the spring edition of Red Bull at Holiday. Thanks, Holiday. Go get some Red Bull and wake up, and then
thanks,
loudly. Sip it loudly in your car.
I'll try not to.
You're here, buddy. You're here.
I sip loudly in my car, though.
The Timberwolves beat the Celtics 102-92. Bones Highland continues to play super well. A guy who thought, it looked like he was just kind of a throwaway add-on.
Yeah.
Roster filler is all of a sudden a critical offensive weapon for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He had a team-high 23 points off the bench on a night that, or an afternoon, that Julius Randle did nothing. 9 points on 3 of 14 shooting, right? No Ant, we need Julius to play well, but I guess not if Bones is going to drop 23. Ayo Dosunmu with 17 points, 8 boards, 6 assists. So one of the best teams in the East. The Wolves take him down without Ant, which continues. This is just, again, this is not a hot take. This is, I think, almost obvious. I would be floored if the NBA champ does not come out of the West.
Yeah. Well, check this out. Here are the top 8 seeds in their current winning streak. Oklahoma City has won 11 straight. The Spurs have won 5 straight. The Lakers have won 9.
Jeez.
The Rockets and Denver have won 2 straight. And then the other 3 teams, 6, 7, and 8, have all won 1 straight. But you get it. Like, they're all winning. You got it. You have to keep winning if you want to move up at all.
How do you feel about the theory about avoiding Oklahoma City by not getting the 4 or the 5?
So you'd go to the Lakers
Yep.
to open up? I mean, I think you can beat the Lakers.
You definitely
They're
can.
red hot, and Luka is playing really, really well. I mean, weren't they the 6th seed last year? I think they were.
Maybe.
Yeah, because they were, because I think the Lakers are the 3 seed. Doesn't matter. I would gladly take on the Lakers.
You're correct.
Yeah, the Spurs are a machine. Your bet's probably going to pay off, and Oklahoma City has found their stride because they've won 11 straight.
So teams 4 through 6 are all 2.5 games behind the Lakers, but the Wolves, I think percentage-wise, are behind. I think Houston, tied with Denver, something like that. But they host the Rockets on Wednesday, so that jockeying for position with just about 10, 12 games to go. That's a huge one. Wednesday, hosting Houston.
Yeah, that'll be big. They need Ant back, but they're playing good without him.
The Wild did win 2-1 over Dallas in overtime on Saturday. Vladimir Tarasenko with the overtime game-winning snipe with one of the weirdest defensive plays I've ever seen in an NHL overtime. That was strange. 8 of the last 11 on the road for the Wild, including the next 3. Next game is at Tampa Bay Tuesday.
Yeah,
Fun one, though.
Tampa's hotter than heck. They did lose to the Flames, which is probably why they're so hot. But yeah, they're very good. They're fighting for the top of the Atlantic Division with Buffalo, so they need the points. And we could use them. It's going to be tough, I still think, for us to leapfrog Dallas. But big win on Saturday. Well done by Tarasenko. That shot was incredible. And like you said, thanks for leaving him on an island.
I've never
Dallas.
seen that. All 3 defenders were essentially against the boards covering one guy.
Well.
And I think 2 of them realized, what are we
Whoops.
doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah, they cheated over there.
Awesome regulation goal by Brink, too. That was a sick pass and a sick move to get that goal. That was his 15th of the year. That was awesome. So anyway, the Wild, 3 on the road, Tampa, Florida, and Boston this week.
I picked the absolute wrong year to not do the parish bet.
Well, I think I technically said,
Yeah, but-
I'm not doing this.
Buffalo-
It looked terrible. It looked like the deck was stacked against me.
Buffalo has the second most points in the East.
Yeah, good for our guy Jason Zucker, man. Let's go.
95 points.
Buffalo hasn't made the playoffs since 1863.
Yeah.
That's sweet. And Tampa, man, I'd have 8 teams possibly in the playoffs.
You might have all of them, yeah.
I might, yeah.
The Minnesota Golden Gophers are moving on to the Sweet 16 for the first time since 2005 with an essentially a game winner at the buzzer. Amaya Battle with less than a second to go hits the game winner. Ole Miss had a 3 at the buzzer that came up short. So the Gopher women win 65-63 over Ole Miss. They take on the winner of number 1 UCLA or number 8 Oklahoma State. That game is tonight at 9 o'clock. And I mentioned earlier on DraftKings, UCLA is a 26.5 point favorite. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that UCLA is moving on and the Gophers will have an absolute wagon to face later this week. But that's what happens when you get to the Sweet 16. It's not supposed to be easy.
No, it is not. Great story. Guardsy was great. The whole bit was awesome.
Slow start. Looked like it was rough there for a second.
The Green Bay game was the same thing. Green Bay kept it real close, and then at one point, I don't think they covered, but I think they won on Friday by 18. The women,
Right.
But yeah.
Well, even yesterday they were 4.5 point favorites. Good teams win, great teams cover.
Yeah,
got to cover these games. Let's blow somebody out.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, come on. You mentioned this earlier, Sauce, but yes, the Major League Baseball season starts on Wednesday. The Yankees are at the San Francisco Giants at 7:05. It's a Netflix game, huh?
Yes, it's on Netflix.
Yep. The Twins open Thursday, 2:05 at Baltimore. Joe Ryan versus something called Trevor Rogers in Baltimore on Thursday. Home opener is a week from Friday against Tampa Bay. And again, Ryan Jeffers of the Minnesota Twins will be on this show in about 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Live from Florida.
It's 1 second. It's good that baseball season is starting because then we are that much closer to preseason football. You got to get baseball season to start before you can get back to football.
After our show on Friday, the Bills did not match the offer for Ryan Vandemark, so the Vikings signed him to a 1-year, $4.2 million deal. And there's no compensation. Apparently, it was with the lowest level tender, so we don't have to give up anything to the Bills.
Yeah.
6'6", 307. That's a huge bitch. 6'6", 307, undrafted out of UConn. He just turned 28 yesterday, so we need depth.
Yes.
We need size.
Swing tackles are important in this league because you don't know what you got in Christian Darrisaw's injury. And our guy Brian O'Neill is great, but he gets banged up every once in a while. It's always good to have somebody at that swing tackle position that can play left or right that you can rely on because injuries in this game are going to happen.
All right, we'll do what really matters after this. Scores and stats around the world of sports. Ben Lieber should be here in something like 20 minutes. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
She is a proud partner of the 2026 iHeartRadio.
Welcome back, Patrick Morsha. Here we are. It is time for a little bit we like to do called That's What Really Matters.
Scores and stats around the world of sports, some sports stories. That's the boring part. I'll do that part. And then Chris does the fun stuff where you might learn something.
I sure do. Brought to you by our friends at OVO.
OVO, LASIK and Lens. Dr. Mark Lobanoff and Dr. David Whiting. Go get LASIK and change your life. From OVO, LASIK and Lens. Thanks, OVO.
Thank you.
Do.
Greg Boom May. That is the new Gopher women's hockey coach, Greg May, but apparently they call him Boom.
Boom.
Yep. He's been the associate head coach for the Gophers since 2023. Spent a couple of years as the men's Augsburg head coach, if I could just talk. But he also was the boys coach at Blake and Farmington. So moving on up in the world, he's now the Gopher women's hockey coach. So we have a women's hockey coach. Who is the men's coach going to be?
Hawk?
No, it's
Probably
not
Rodney
going to be Chris.
Dangerfield.
Rodney Dangerfield?
Yeah, probably.
He's dead.
Different one.
Oh, different one.
Yeah.
The hockey coach.
Yeah.
Obviously, the other one's dead.
What really matters, though, is this.
Rodney Dangerfield Jr.
Oh.
On March 23rd, which is today's date, of 1839, the initials OK are published for the first time in the Boston Morning Post. Meant as an abbreviation for all correct, a popular slang misspelling of all correct at the time, OK steadily made its way into the everyday speech of Americans. Now, here's the crazy thing. During the late 1830s, it was a favorite practice among youngsters and educated circles to misspell words intentionally, then abbreviate them and use them as slang when talking to one another. So basically, what Tommy and his buddies do was big in the 1830s.
Wow.
So what you're saying is, like 200 years from now,
Yeah.
people are going to go, like, where did this phrase for nonsense come up? And they're going to say, I don't know. People have probably been saying 6-7 forever. And they're going to go, no, it goes back to 2025.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody started saying it. Well, why did they say it? Some video, some kid.
Yeah.
What?
Kids still say it?
Oh, yeah. Not as much. I feel like it's fading, but I don't feel like it's gone. I don't know about Maxo, if you can verify or not. I don't feel like 6-7's gone
It's
yet.
not gone. You still get a chuckle out of the youth, but I feel like it was one of those things that was adopted too quickly by the elders.
Which
And
was
they-
strategic.
and they
we
dropped
all
it.
tried to do it to kill it, and it kind of worked.
It's like Facebook.
But, Max, maybe you can back me up on this. 6 months ago, if you said 6-7, a kid would lose their mind,
Yeah.
right? They'd laugh and scream like, oh, 6-7. Now, if it's like, I don't know, let's just get dinner around like 6-7, they'll go, oh, 6-7.
Right. They'll just kind of
Yeah.
give you a smirk. But I mean, we
Yep.
saw the videos. There was whole crowds of kids at these basketball games when the score was 67. They were losing their minds.
Now they just acknowledge that they heard it.
Right.
I heard that.
Well,
I
good
got
for
you.
them.
Yeah, good for them.
They've chilled out a little bit, right? As they've gotten older. Some of those kids, a year ago were 4 or 5, and now they're like,
6-7.
You know, there are just things that are popular on the internet, like burning witches was a huge thing at one point, you know?
yeah, but now it's we're mostly over it, right?
Mostly?
Yeah. Amaya Battle, like I mentioned last segment, is
Yes,
the big
you are.
hero. She hits the game winner with under a second to go, and the 4th-seeded Golden Gophers are moving on to the Sweet 16. What really matters, though, is this.
I've got the audio of that. I'll play it for you later. It's
really cool.
Yeah, it is good.
Nice job, Jeji.
Yeah.
He's French now?
Yes.
Jeji?
Some other popular terms from the 1830s. KY stood for no
Stirred.
use.
No use.
Yeah, because they would misspell it to KNOWYUSE. KG stood for no go,
Gorg.
No go.
and OW stood for all right. All right. The kids were crazy.
So OK was, what did you say, all correct?
OK was all correct, which they changed to OLLWRIGHT. All right.
So when somebody walks past you in the hall and you don't even really know their name because you've been working with them for like 6 months, you're like, I never got introduced to this person. I have no idea who they are. They go, how you doing today? We go, okay.
Yeah,
You're really saying, I'm doing all correct.
that's right.
So how often are you all correct?
Maybe once or twice a day.
Oh,
About what?
No, I'm normally pretty good.
About what? But I'm saying where you're all correct. Everything's correct.
Well, not my spelling.
Correct.
Did you say smelling?
That.
One and the same.
Not my speaking.
Right.
I don't think of anything.
Oh,
That checks out.
Yeah,
you stop at red lights most of the time.
I do. Yeah. Yeah, most of the time.
Number 5, St. John's at the buzzer wins 67-65 over the 4th-seeded Kansas Jayhawks. Bill Self is saying he's not sure if he's going to go on and continue to coach. We'll see. But Rick Pitino gets St. John's to the Sweet 16. Moving on.
Way to go, Ricky.
He has to be the coach that's, excuse me. He has to be the coach that's gotten the most.
Do you see how not sipping messes him up, Corey? See
Just
what you've
sip
done?
and slurp.
See what you've done? Now he's all full of
Yeah,
phlegm.
just sip,
that the right
slurp,
word?
I
and
got new
talk.
coffee. It's hot.
Phlegm, I think, is the right word.
Just slurp away.
Just slurp it, man.
The
If it
listeners
keeps you from
love it.
going like this, then I would ask you to sip. Don't
Yeah, and
be
you
in-
clear your throat so loudly that even you turned your microphone off and we still all heard it.
Yeah, all the dogs.
What
in
are we
the whole
talking
wide
about
world
again?
Just
are
leave the
upset.
microphone on and do it. Doesn't matter.
That's
you,
a dark
you were
star
talking
would
about sipping and slurping.
No, before that.
St.
that's what
John's
we
and Rick
called it.
Pitino.
He has to be the coach that's gotten the most separate teams to the Sweet 16, right? Kentucky, St. John's, Iona. Did he get Iona there?
I don't know. Maybe.
Iona.
I think you're right, Saucy.
He has to be.
Maybe.
Iona guitar.
Calipari did it with 4 teams.
Oh, UMass, Kentucky,
Arkansas.
Arkansas,
State.
and who's the first team he coached was?
Amalfi
Hold on.
Coast.
Texas State Armadillos.
No, hold on.
Bayside Tigers.
St. Jim.
I don't know it. What are the initials of it?
He's way more
it's gonna
chill
go
than his
away, but
brother.
Completely.
UMass?
No. Well, I mean, you said UMass, I think, didn't you?
Maryland? Minutemen?
I don't know.
Yeah, the men.
UMass.
That was
and
UMass.
UMass.
It doesn't matter. What really
Kentucky. Doesn't matter.
Oh, Memphis. Here you go. What really matters, though, is this.
Guys, listen. After passing a wet and tedious winter near the Pacific coast, Lewis and Clark left Fort Clatsop and finally headed east for home. On this date in what year?
Oh, great question. Lewis and Clark.
They headed for home. They've been out for a long time. They found the West Coast. They were like, finally, we found it. We made it. We did it. So they jumped back on Route 66 and headed back home. In what year? Lewis and Clark.
This is one of those questions that's going to be embarrassing if we miss it significantly. Lewis and Clark. They hit the West
Go ahead and
Coast.
say it. I would never have gotten this right. And
Oh, really? Not
I
even
try
close?
to tell myself that I know things that I did not know this.
They reached the West Coast.
Yeah. They made it. Nice job, guys.
I'm going to be completely wild guessing here. 1683.
1710.
Yeah, it's got to be just way pre-America, right? Just because they're just going across the continent. This is pre. I think 16s feels right as well. I'll go 1649. We might be 100 years
I
off.
feel like I don't know, like 1750.
The previous few days have been stormy. But on March 22nd, the rain began to ease. So, on March 23rd of 1806.
18.
Wow.
See,
That's what I'm saying.
my logic's bad.
yeah.
I thought, I'm like, this has got to be pre-America.
Completely. I know.
I originally was gonna go, if I would have guessed first, I would have guessed in the 1800s. Then everybody else was 1600s, 1700s. So I was like, I'm gonna go lower.
Wow.
I'm going to encourage you. I'd open that door if I were you.
Mm.
Right now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Did you have spaghetti?
Oh no.
Did you have ice cream?
No, I had a new variety of protein bar, and it did not do well for me.
Oh.
I should have known it was vegan. It said vegan on the side of it, and I was like, "That's a car." I like, and yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, it's really
I know,
bad.
I've been sitting here. I've been sitting here for the first hour of the show trying to hold that in, and now you know why. Does it feel like maybe I waited till you got here?
I think so.
I'm so sorry. That's not what I meant to do.
Bubbling it up.
It's not what I meant to do.
Oh, I might have to go the Lewis and Clark route and just hit the road.
Oh.
Yeah. I might have to have my sphincter removed.
There's that. Iowa State wins 82-63 over Kentucky. So the Wildcats go down. 7th-seeded Kentucky Wildcats go down to Taylor Heisey's brother in Iowa State. They're moving on.
And he played really well, too.
He's really good.
What the year of the Heisey, man.
It really is.
It's the Heisey Trophy.
Yeah.
What really matters, though, is this.
Yeah. You got that right, dude.
Thanks.
Yeah. You got that right.
Poor Max.
I know. I feel bad for him, but there's nothing I can do about it. Sorry, Maxo.
Okay.
It was on this date in what year that the movie Titanic won 11 Academy Awards?
1990. Well, hang on. What year did they win?
Yes.
So it came out in 97, so they won in 98.
You are correct. 11 Academy Awards.
Damn.
Titanic won 11 Academy Awards, which is pretty crazy because basically, it's just a love story.
It's a great movie, though. It's
really
is.
It's a love story. And I mean, it's like this year when that old lady won that for being a crazy witch woman.
Yeah.
It's
Amy Madigan.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
Paul, your hands up.
The crazy witch woman, Woodhawk.
He would bang Conan dressed as
only
Amy Madigan.
If she looks like the crazy old witch woman in that movie. I don't, it's like, I don't know. Eventually, you're going to chew on somebody's chest. You get bored with it after a while. You know what I mean? Why? So you look like you got to go crazy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if I'm going to have some love with a sweet witch woman, I want her to look like a sweet witch woman.
I mean, your logic is good.
Thanks for saying that. I'm trying not to poop my pants right now.
Oh.
All right? So it's hard to be funny because you don't want to get too funny because you don't want to ask yourself. You know what I'm saying, James Cameron?
As you said, you might end up, chewing on somebody, and for you, that might be Max.
It might.
It might be. It might
And
be.
he's got a white shirt on.
I'm just really worried that Max is going to like it, and this is going to open up a whole new
whole
thing
different
for him.
door
This
for
might be
him.
it.
Whole new world.
Yeah. I'll be texting you in the middle of the night. Yo, what up, Max?
You will.
I'll be showing up with the Dave Chappelle character. Like, you got any more of those farts?
Yeah.
Jesus.
God, your dad's so proud.
Number one, Arizona
Tyrone
moving on
Biggum.
78-66 over Utah State. So the Wildcats advancing to the Sweet 16.
By the
There's
way,
Ben Lieber. He is back.
there's
from,
Ben, and I will say this
Turds
to
and
you,
tacos.
Maxo, if you do become somebody who likes to have farts around you, I know a friend of yours.
Okay. Inside joke.
I'll have a comrade in buns.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
But what really
Loves
matters
it is an understatement. Loves it is an understatement.
Follow one, you like it. All right. You may think it's funny.
You follow
one.
all.
He's
all
passionate.
All of them. I mean, he could write a PhD on it. I wouldn't say he
Use the word enthusiast.
He has a doctorate in it.
Like, let's say it like this. If you own one comic book, big deal.
Yeah.
If you go to the conventions, that's your identity.
Well said. Well said,
I
man.
mean, that's very
Well
well
said.
said.
That is your entire identity.
Where is FartCon this year?
Indiana.
I don't know, but
At this gentleman's house.
yeah, right.
Hi, Ben. Welcome back.
Hi guys, what I miss? I
Oh,
mean,
lots.
yeah.
I mean,
Oh, my
Let's
God,
just break
yeah,
it all
good and
down
bad.
right now.
Yeah, it's all happening.
You missed a lot. You missed a lot.
Yeah, how was life?
In where were you? Turds and tacos.
Rosie's Spot.
Yeah.
Rosie's Spot.
So he recommended it to you, and you took him up on it, and it was awesome.
It's a place that he's been going for a long time, and I said
Lived up to the hype.
it did.
Oh,
it
awesome.
did. Yep. Stayed in the exact room that he stays in.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Must be the penthouse.
Did he
Did it
tell you
smell
about
like
it at
sex and
all?
candy?
Yeah.
Yeah, the kids were asking a lot of questions about all the swings and stuff around. but
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you didn't let him swing on there.
I'm shocked he
No.
leaves them there.
No, we just let them like touch it and say like, yeah, that's what that is, and can't sit in it.
It's like kissing the
Can't
Blarney
participate.
Stone.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Exactly. No, great times, guys. It was good. It felt good to like, get some vitamin D and put your feet in the sand and all that stuff. But
No, you got
Yes.
Wally. You got Wally Pip though, because Greenway was awesome on Twin Cities Live. It's over for you now.
I know.
Chad's good at everything.
I figured
It's over.
the case. I've yet to get a full breakdown. I was texting with him Tuesday morning.
He did great.
And a little bit afterwards. And it sounds like he, I read some of the comments all week. He did good. I do think that we will co-host together at some point in time.
That'd be fun.
That'll be great.
Yeah.
That'll be good. Well, welcome back.
Yeah, could you tell me give me like a highlight? Just tell me one thing that'll make me very jealous of your life.
Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
did you have coffee in the morning?
You've done a lot of cool things in your time as well, and I'm guessing that when you go on vacation, we do very similar things.
Boy, I sure hope for your sake you don't.
Oh, you went to the casino?
There are certain things I can't stop doing. Ben.
You did bring up the coffee thing though. That I
love that.
Well, I love it even more because I took a 30-day caffeine break.
Oh Lord, you guys would not want to be around me if I did that.
I just. I try to do it once a year, just take a month off. I hadn't done it in like 2 years, and I just was like, I'm tired of like chasing this caffeine rush all the time, all day, every day. So I took a 30-day break, and I said, I marked on the calendar, I'm just going to have my first cup of coffee when I get on vacation because I love vacation coffee anyway. It's the best. And so the first day we got there Saturday morning, got coffee for the rest of the group and sat down, and while they're getting ready, and just kicked my feet up in a little rocking chair and looked at the palm trees and took my first sip of coffee, and it was glorious.
Did you have your ass in the water and your toes in the sand?
I did.
Did it hit you like a Mack truck?
No, that's the thing. That is the disappointing thing. I finished that whole cup of coffee, and I was like, yeah, that was good. Maybe it didn't hit like I thought like a heroin drip would hit.
Yeah.
But
that's a good point. Like, I wonder if you're a party animal in your early 20s, and then like 20 years later, you're like, you know what? I haven't done cocaine in 2 decades.
Jesus.
And you just hammer it. I wonder if it's like, yeah, like these days have just passed me by. Like that didn't hit as hard as it used to.
I'm going to guess not. I'm going to guess not with the hardcore narcotics.
What's your question?
Just does cocaine still hit after all these years?
And be honest.
I mean, I would guess, but do you want me to be? I'll be brutally honest with you. I don't think you should do cocaine now with the stuff that's probably in it.
Stop answering.
I'm dead serious.
Just be honest. The brutality's gotten out of control.
I'll be honest.
Just be calmly, peacefully honest.
Just don't be barbaric, I guess.
Yeah, be honest though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do cocaine now because of the stuff that's possibly in it.
But
like 1980s cocaine, if you could find a little baggie of that.
Pure Peruvian.
Yeah.
So you get the real stuff.
Dandruff?
You get the real stuff from back in the day. The Miami Vice stuff, you're still in.
Yeah.
But this new stuff you don't trust.
Like if you could, grab some of that Chuck Norris stuff, what I mean?
Yeah. Some of that Colombian gold.
Yeah. The stuff that Chuck Norris had to whoop somebody's ass over in the 80s.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Put
I would.
Somebody on the
Chuck
fast track
Norris.
jail time.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're given that opportunity, you probably have to go with it. Yeah. Just to feel the rush.
This is paraphrasing it, but the number one Chuck Norris joke from last week that made me laugh was the day before he died. It was something like, I'm not going to do it justice, but it was something like Chuck Norris has been hospitalized. No word on the condition of the hospital. It was something like that. I don't remember how they worded it, but I'm like, that's pretty good. And then it was something like he's been hospitalized, and it was something like he's caring for 37 doctors and 800 nurses.
I love that bit, man.
My favorite
Chuck Norris.
It's mildly inappropriate, but my favorite one was Chuck Norris invented going back in time, and he went back to 1963, November 22nd, and JFK's head blew up in sheer amazement.
Too soon.
Oh, man.
That one's funny every time.
All right, more with Ben Lieber and the rest of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
From the 1-800
Hey, welcome back. Power Trip Morning Show, 642. Here we are. We're still doing what really matters, but only because that's what Lieber wants.
That's what I want.
it.
Yes,
He loves it.
My favorite thing.
I know.
The first number 1 seed goes down. Florida loses at the buzzer, basically, 73-72 to the Iowa Hawkeyes. Hawkeyes had a huge lead, blew it, but then still needed a buzzer beater to get it done. But they hit a 3. They move on 73-72. Iowa into the Sweet 16 as a 9 seed. But what really matters is this.
Yeah. Carl Patterson Schmidt. He was a renowned herpetologist, as you know, Ben.
Yeah.
Studied snakes.
Yeah, never goes away.
Schmidt was accidentally bitten by a young boom slag snake. Been there.
Wow.
While in his lab. Now, here's what happened. He got bit. He started noticing symptoms. He said, this is important blank. So he started writing down all his symptoms, and he wrote everyone down till he died so that people would know this is what happens when you're dying by being bitten by a boom slag snake. Well done, Carl Patterson Schmidt. Without you, I wouldn't know what that was like.
I can promise you this. I will make this ode to every one of you here.
Well, thank
I
you.
promise you this. If I ever am bitten by a snake and I'm convinced that I'm going to die, the last thing I'm going to do is journal. And I'm a journalist, technically. I have a degree in journalism. Journaling is the last thing I'm doing if I'm dying by a snake bite. Last. Name anything else, and I mean anything else. It's more likely
Snake biting yourself.
More likely.
Wow.
Yep. Journaling.
Yeah, you're not helping out humanity at all. You
thanks.
don't, you
No,
don't care
not
about
interested.
anybody else.
Nope.
That's sad.
I'm going to probably play some Red Dead 2.
Oh.
Get a Caniac combo, no slaw, extra toast. Find some good cinnamon rolls and
Go to Valentine.
and let the venom.
Well, how
Take
can you
over.
see the video game when your eyes are bleeding?
They're bleeding. You're bleeding.
How do you
right
know
out
my
of your
eyes are
eyeballs.
bleeding? I'm not journaling. I'm not telling you my symptoms.
We have cameras all over.
You got
the
a
place.
webcam?
Yeah.
Also, did you get bit by the snake at MLA?
Yeah.
How are you buying so many?
No kidding.
You're getting emails. They're suing you. There's no snakes there. There is an article at on CNN.com about Cambodia's unexplored caves.
Sure.
And they found a new pit viper, a flying snake, and some geckos that were
Flying snake?
The headline says
it's
pit,
over, buddy.
pit viper, flying snake, and geckos among new species uncovered in Cambodian caves.
Watch your back, man. There's flying snakes everywhere.
I mean, don't go to Cambodia.
Yeah.
Thanks, Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
What really matters, though, is this.
No, you got that right. There's a place called Busta Rhymes Island.
No. Bust up whales.
Yeah.
So underrated.
It's a 12 meter by 12 meter, 40 foot by 40 foot island in Shrewsbury, Massachusetts. The island was named by its caretaker, Kevin O'Brien, in 2005. He claimed it has rope swinging, blueberries, and stuff Busta would enjoy.
Oh.
So he named it.
Busta would enjoy.
So
Does
he named
Busta
it
Rhymes
Busta
famously love blueberries? Is that a thing?
I just don't know.
Or does he just assume like that looks like the kind of guy that would like blueberries while he's swinging on an island?
It's a good question.
Never heard his favorite things remix?
No.
These are Busta's favorite things.
So also you Googling, did you just type in, does Busta Rhymes like blueberries?
Yes.
And what did it say?
There is no direct confirmation from the rapper himself about a personal love of blueberries. That's AI.
You know the sound he makes every time he eats blueberries?
Woo-ha?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's a great song.
That's his best by a mile.
Yeah.
That's Lil Jon.
Whatever.
Yeah. That's Little John.
Purdue wins 79-69 over Miami. Another Big Ten team into the Sweet 16, the Boilermakers, who were, I believe, the preseason number one. Were they not? Weren't they ranked number one going into the year?
I think you are
I
correct.
feel like they were. They are 29-8, but they move on.
Yeah, good for them.
And did you guys know I had this is how little I'm connected to college basketball now. Now that I don't really care about the NBA draft as much as I did saw 15, 20 years ago when I knew everything about the NBA draft, and now I don't even know if there is one.
Rethink.
Is it true that this kid Braden Smith is now the all-time leading assist leader in college basketball? I had never heard of him until like 2 days ago. And then somebody said he broke the record for most assists in a
idea.
career. that nuts?
Yeah, that's insane.
You would think like back in the day that would have been a really big deal.
Yes.
Like some kid from Purdue is about to break the assist record.
Yep.
Now it's like, hey, some rando from Purdue broke the assist record. Maybe it's one of those bits where it's he's been there since 1996, but he had like the Parker Fox plan, and then there was a COVID year exemption, and then he had some other medical red shirts. Maybe he's been there 30 years, so he's like 42 years old, and he's still dishing it.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
but congrats to him, Braden Smith, I guess.
Like Gary McNamara, who played for Syracuse for like 10 years.
Jerry McNamara, yeah.
It's Gary now.
Oh, it's Gary. You can say it either way. You can say it either way. What really matters is, isn't he the coach? He just coached in the NCAA tournament.
I think he did.
What really matters, though, is this.
So, some either very bored or very high biologists decided to add some robot fish to a pond. Now, I'm talking, that's not a type of fish. These are fish that were robots, okay? They added it to a pond where there was a bunch of mosquito fish. And it scared those sons of bitches so bad that their sperm counts dropped. Their sperm counts dropped so much, they could no longer breed. So the population of mosquito fish in this pond just went down almost to zero.
So, okay, hang on, though. Slow down.
Have you ever been scared so bad your sperm count dropped, Corey?
I've never checked my sperm count, so I don't know. But
One.
Here's what I don't understand.
Gross.
Very different experiments to say, let's throw robot fish in this pond and let's see what happens. This makes it sound like, let's throw robot fish in and specifically count sperm. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like that was the plan. It's like, I hope this was plan L, right? A, B, and C was like, I wonder if it's a stress inducer. Let's see if it changes their mating habits or their size or their appetite. It was just, let's throw robots in there and count sperm.
Can I just make
it's like, Jesus, Bill.
Bill. Can I make a general assumption that if they dropped Emmanuel in this building, in this room, I don't think anybody's sperm counts would go down.
If there were from fembots in here?
Yeah.
She was a fembot the whole time.
The whole time. That's a great bit. And in all reality, the mosquito fish is one of those fishes that like damages an ecosystem. Like those big old snakes. Yeah, there you go.
Got it.
Big old snakes. So they're trying to figure out how to to kill them off, and instead of just trying to catch them all one at a time,
robot fish,
and it's working. Well done, scientist people.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, scare the sperm out of them.
How the hell would they even think of that? They're not thinking about any sort of like chemical they can put in the water or genetically modify, and then like what if we came up with a robot fish?
Pretty genius, actually.
Yeah.
Right?
Can we do robot snakes?
And then put them in the Everglades.
Yes.
What do you think scares a snake, though? I don't think
Cambodia.
I don't know if other snakes scare those snakes. What would scare a snake?
A robot snake. Duh.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
You think a robot snake scares a snake?
Yes.
You'd hope.
Mecha Godzilla scares Godzilla.
Yeah, God.
I guess you're right.
Godzilla whales.
It's so awesome.
Hawk, did you see when they have a release date for Kong versus Godzilla 3?
Yeah, I changed my birthday to that day. I can't wait.
It's so good.
Oh, can I do a movie review?
Yeah.
You saw Kong versus Godzilla 3
already?
No, I saw Project Hail Mary yesterday.
I did too.
You saw it yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Universally loved, 95% on Rotten Tomatoes, 96% audience score.
Don't do it.
Don't do what?
Don't do it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, do it.
Here we go.
Do it. I want to hear the carnage.
Do it, King.
Come on, Rocky was great.
Should we hear Max's first or?
Sure.
He loved
I already know what
Corey
they both are going to be. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, Corey loved
I thought it was great. I thought it was a fun little space adventure, a type of movie they don't really make anymore, and it's got a nice little alien creature that you fall in love with. Ryan Gosling, he's charming for years and years and years, light years even in this instance. I thought it was great. He had great chemistry with the little robot guy, the rock guy.
And now for the rest of the story.
I thought it was pretty fun.
Can we play the Darth Vader music?
He loved it.
It was fantastic. It's fantastic. But I will say, Mr. Z nailed it on Friday when he said that it's age appropriate for everybody, but little kids might get bored. My 12-year-old got very bored in the first half because it is so science heavy that, spoiler, but before he runs into an alien, essentially, she leaned over a couple. She's like, I don't understand what's happening. I'm like, yeah, it's very science heavy in theoretical and
shh.
Right. Shut up.
Like Rosie
Don't talk
does
to
to
movies. So I think she loved the last maybe 45 minutes or an hour, but the first hour is pretty slow if you're not really into it. But holy cow, what it's everything that Gravity wasn't, because I hated that movie and everybody loved it. This was just as beautifully shot as Gravity, but had way more heart. Very subtle comedy out of Gosling, right, Max?
Yeah.
The whole way through, some really funny, subtle lines. 2 or 3 heartbreaking lines. My mother-in-law and my wife cried like 4 times each.
Talking about your marriage.
You get Chris. You're gonna sob like a baby.
Oh man, I
can't.
Yeah,
I
for
haven't
sure.
seen. I'm planning to go see it today. I'm
Fantastic.
So excited. Every review I
See it on the biggest screen that
It
you
looks
can.
so
too.
good.
I saw it in
really,
IMAX.
Really, really good.
What I like
And IMAX.
Yes, and the other obvious comparison, it is essentially like Castaway in space.
Oh my!
Yeah.
It is basically he's Tom Hanks trying to figure out instead of how to get off the island. It's how the hell am I going to survive? What am I doing here?
Someone basically said it's Castaway mixed with Apollo 13. Like he's got a mission.
100%.
Yeah, and he's like stranded at the same time.
I purposefully have not read about the movie.
Yeah.
Although I've read that people love the movie.
Yep.
But I'm very confused because I know the concept. So I can't wait to see.
Yeah,
it.
you don't need to know
Yeah.
more than that.
Right,
And
right.
when we just said it's not a spoiler,
I
because
can't wait to
right.
in the
see it.
first 30 seconds, it's very obvious that he's alone and he is in a very tough spot. They don't waste any time putting you in that corner. Immediately, you're like, oh man, he's screwed.
Good. Can't
And then
wait.
it's how is he going to figure this out in the next 2.5 hours?
80 million.
Yeah, it's absolutely worth the hype. I feel like I'm just doing Mr. Z's job. But this is definitely a movie that is made for theaters. It's
100%.
I'm sure you would all like it if you saw it at home. But man, it was definitely an experience to have it shaking the room with the big bass and.
Did you say you
huge
saw it in IMAX too?
No, I saw one of those XDX
Okay,
theaters, so
cool.
like the sound is
Got it.
at an 11. That was worth it. I probably regret not seeing it in IMAX because it was
Where did
fantastic.
you see it in IMAX at?
I saw it at the
Awesome.
AMC in Eden Prairie, I believe, and I had to go to
okay.
that at 7:30 p.m. because literally every single IMAX showing at every single theater that was anywhere near me all day didn't have 2 seats next to each other.
Crazy.
That movie is doing
Yeah.
crazy
Good for
numbers
them.
right now, and. Cora, you would probably attest to this. It's one of those movies that's going to get even bigger with word of mouth. Like nobody left that theater saying, it was just okay. Like it's at the very least just a visual marvel
You
that
got me,
will
Corey.
keep you
I really
entertained.
thought you were
And-
gonna
I
be
thought
the
you were
first
gonna
guy.
hate it.
I really did.
And if you didn't love Gosling before, the Baby Goose was A+. He's fantastic
Yeah.
in this. Paul, your hands up.
Max, who was higher, Ryan Gosling or people in the theater?
Well, if I was in that theater, then Ryan Gosling would have had to have been pretty high. Because your boy was up in space with him.
I can't
Got
wait.
that cosmic kush.
I got that zero gravity granddaddy perp.
2 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah, 2:30.
Yeah.
Did it feel like it?
No, not really. No.
Maybe if you're 12 in the first hour, you're like,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
the hell
right.
is happening?
That'll be me.
It is a lot of math and a lot of science, but you don't have to know the math or science. It's not like I
thank
know
God.
space
All right,
physics. Zach,
good.
your hands up.
Nudity, asking for a friend.
In a sense, sure.
Really?
That's a weird.
Like,
Not out of the Baby Goose, though.
Oh, Zach's out.
yeah.
Did he show his baby
New dealer.
goose?
I mean, the alien didn't have any clothes on, but I don't know what you're into.
Or
How was the popcorn? Most
Good luck on
importantly.
that.
Solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's solid. Man, what a movie. That was super fun.
Can't wait. Good.
It was,
Good.
it was
Good.
great, man.
yeah.
It was so much.
It's a book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the movie's better.
Well, duh.
And I think it was all practical from what I've read. I think the green screens were minimal, if not non-existent. I think it was they shot it pretty practically, and they made the alien guy like physically, like he was like a puppet. And
That's
and,
sweet.
And Ryan Gosling said it helped him a lot to actually physically have something
To
there
talk
to
to.
act with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love to.
He made love to it?
I don't know. I didn't see it yet.
Spoiler.
Emmanuel.
Oh.
And so Emmanuel in Space is definitely my favorite space movie of all time, but this is way up there.
Way up there.
Yep, way up there. It's everything I hated about Gravity, this movie did the opposite. No stupid, cheesy, just poorly written or timed lines that pissed me off in Gravity. So much more. This is so much more charming.
There's only one line that pissed you off in that movie.
I didn't like most of the movie. I was very bored, but the no harm, no foul thing was the final straw. That was the final straw.
That broke him.
Oh God! After being frustrated that whole movie, when she said that, I'm like, this movie sucks. No harm, no foul. You're about to explode.
Hey, listen.
She thought she was dead. Well, no harm, no foul. No, you're. That's a bad line. Yeah. Really bad.
Before we go to break, and Mussman is here. Hi, Mussman. Hey, boys. Can I tell you one more thing about the robot fish thing?
Yeah.
I love this because one of the scientists says this line in the story, and it sounds like Dr. Evil. You don't need to kill them. We can basically inject fear into the system, and fear kills them slowly.
My God. Dang.
I know.
Wow.
It's like, wow. Exactly.
That's terrifying.
Let the fear kill them.
We'll take away their sperm.
Hey, man, get it.
Or be emasculating.
Sounds like a Tarantino film line or something.
Yeah, it does.
It sounds like Emmanuel again. She's just decided she's going to eliminate a population one man at a time.
Yep. She can't wait.
Max,
moved all of his?
Mr. Z thinks Gosling has an outside chance at Best Actor next year. I don't know if this performance can hold for a full 12 months.
Yeah, it'll be tough.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
But man, he was awesome.
He was incredible. I mean, it's almost like an I Am Legend kind of situation for a lot of it. It's just
Very
him.
true.
You know, it's just him for a lot of it, aside from the flashbacks. Yeah, so he holds it down by himself.
It's a one-man show, no doubt about it, and he's definitely capable of doing it. He definitely pulled
one of
it
the
off.
only people that can. He's got that range.
It was awesome. All right, the news is next. right, welcome back to the Power True Morning Show. Should be talking to Ryan Jeffers in a couple of minutes. I guess he's getting a haircut currently, so whenever his haircut's done, we'll check in with Ryan Jeffers. Ben Lieber is here. Michael J. Mussman III is here. Hi, Muss.
Good morning. Who gets a haircut at 7 in the morning?
Well, he's out in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 8.
Yeah.
Still, that's kind of early, but
It is a little early.
Well, I don't think he went to like Great Clips at 8 in the morning. I'm sure he's getting a professional, MLB haircut. Maybe they have a haircut person.
Oh, yeah. We can ask that. I bet you they have an in-house barber.
That's
Did you
pretty
guys?
cool.
probably.
No, a lot of colleges do. We didn't. A lot of guys just they have their own guy.
Yeah.
They have their own guy.
Must be nice, though. I would just be like the cowardly lion at the end of The Wizard of Oz, just getting pampered if I was an MLB player.
Yeah.
Right? Bring me my coffee. Bring me some cinnamon rolls. Cut my hair. Let's do this.
It is kind of crazy, though, when you look at these new college locker rooms, these football locker rooms, like they're doing all the crazy like lights and everybody's got their own, high-tech wooden locker with all the little gadgets and stuff like that. And now they are putting in legit barbershops in the locker room. It's
I envision coming to America where, wipers.
Right.
I think
it's pretty close.
Yeah.
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 That'd be pretty sweet.
Speaking of grooming, that's a hell of a mustache you got there, Muss.
That's
you're
a real mustache.
You're really going for it.
Okay.
You're
Honestly,
going for it.
I forgot to shave this. So
Were you role playing?
Do you not look at yourself in the mirror at any point in time during the day?
I'll shave, but I'll shave like chops or I'll do something stupid just to piss my wife off.
How's it work?
And, no, she was already angry before the mustache.
Yeah,
But,
obviously.
Yeah.
That couldn't have helped.
But yeah, so then I literally got in the Jeep this morning. I went, oh, son of a bitch, I forgot to shave it. So now I'm just going to let it flow.
Yeah, let it go.
It's a nice lip broom. It's kind of early, but
It's a choice.
yeah.
Lip broom.
It's a solid
I
choice.
wouldn't call it a lip broom. I call it something else.
Yeah.
All right, so as Ryan Jeffers wraps up his haircut, Chris will do the news, and then whenever Ryan calls.
Yeah.
We'll see what he's doing.
He's got to get a haircut.
We'll ask his
What's he doing in there?
stylist
This
did
is
for him.
KFAN News with Chris Hockey.
That's me.
Presented by the St. Paul Saints.
And that's
Paul
them.
Saints.
Thank you, Saints. They start their season the 31st of March, coming right up, baby. It's gonna
Hell
be a
yeah.
long, hot summer. We should get together down at the Saints ball field. Am I right, Mussman?
You are correct.
But I'm not going anywhere till you shave that lip stash or whatever you talked
The
about.
lip broom.
That's
he
it.
secretly loves that.
No,
I think it
tickles.
looks kind of nice now. Right?
Yeah, I think
Okay, that was a heavy pause. That was
No, I was
a
waiting for
heavy
somebody
pause.
else to say something, but yeah.
Yeah.
It looks nice.
No.
Looks
This is
good on
the
you.
second meanest thing someone has said to me in the last couple of days.
Nothing was said.
The first, I was telling Hockey about this. I go and do a bit on a Saturday night. I'm in Hollywood, Minnesota.
What?
Watertown, Hollywood. It's actually unincorporated, but Hollywood Sports Complex. I walk in. This woman comes up to me, doesn't say hi, doesn't start up a conversation, just immediately walks over to me and
Report
just
to the
goes,
police.
"You look old." I'm like, what? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And she had a picture of me and her at a different event 7 years ago. And I'm like, wow, that one stung a little bit. Maybe that's why the stash. I think that's the
You look
reason.
You look wiser. I wouldn't say you look older.
You look
wiser.
7 years older.
Wiser.
You look like
That's
you've been
a
drinking
nice
a lot of
way of saying
Budweiser. I think
you
it's
are old balls.
You look wiser. You do.
Yeah.
Like I would trust you with all sorts of advice.
Well, she didn't know she was going to run into Ned Flanders either. That didn't help.
Sorry about
You know what I'm saying?
I
you
think
look
it looks
great.
good.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I'm still reeling from that.
I think it fits you.
No.
It does.
How did the rest of that conversation go after
look
she
like
led
Paul
with "you're
Blart.
old"?
What's that?
How did the rest of that conversation go?
She ended up being kind of nice, but yeah. it was
Kind of nice.
when it was,
Paul, your hands up.
Woodhawk.
ooh,
Well, yeah.
I probably-
A
'Cause
woman
she's
who
mean.
says mean things, the first thing she says to you, sure.
She's belittling.
Yeah.
You're old. Right this way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Tell me more. Tell me how fat I am.
Oh.
All right, the news.
Yeah. Geez. I don't. I'll start over here, and we'll go that way. Saturday was a dream come true here in the state of Minnesota. Spring arrived in Minnesota. Temps reaching a record high. Did you guys know that? 77 degrees, cracking the day's record of 76, which was set in 1938.
It was beautiful.
For one day, a week after a giant snowstorm, we were breaking records with high temperatures. You just never know.
Ben missed all of it. Man, what a week we had. Basically a blizzard, and then 6 days later, it was almost 80 degrees.
It's just
we got real lucky when we flew out on Friday. Even though we had engine troubles and we couldn't get out until Saturday. All of that being said, that huge snowstorm that hit on Sunday, we completely avoided, which was nice.
Yeah.
And then you guys were warmer on Saturday than we were in Rosie's spot.
Oh, no.
Oh, poor. Are you okay?
I'm going to make it. I'm going to power
Rosie's
through.
spot failed you. Mark.
How often do you
laugh.
name drop him when you're there? You just say like, hey, Rosie is the one that told me to come here.
All the time.
Yeah.
If there's not a reservation, I just say, well, Mark Rosen told me to come here.
Right.
It's under Mark.
Yeah, it's under Mark.
Yeah, put it on his tab.
Mr.
Yeah.
Rosen?
And that
Yeah,
Parrish's
Mr.
credit
Rosen.
card.
Mr. Rosen.
Yeah.
That's what they say?
That's what they say. I'm sure you've all seen the pictures by now. It's unbelievable, but a Air Canada plane hit a fire truck last night upon landing. Here's a news story that details it much better than I ever could.
Overnight, New York's LaGuardia Airport closed after an Air Canada Express flight collided with a fire truck on the tarmac.
There's probably 200 police officers and emergency response vehicles, and that plane is suspended on top of a vehicle.
Stop, truck one. Stop. Stop, truck one. Stop.
Air traffic data shows Air Canada flight 8646 from Montreal landed at LaGuardia at 11:40 p.m. Sometime shortly after touching down, the plane collided nose first with a fire truck.
Just 646, I see you collide with a vehicle in just hold position. I know you can't move. The vehicle's there responding to you now.
Images show the plane's nose destroyed. The entire plane tilted up into the air. LaGuardia closing down immediately. The FAA issuing a ground stop for all planes headed to the airport.
Del 2603, go around. Runway heading 2000.
Air traffic controllers scrambling to divert other planes.
LaGuardia Airport is closed at this time. No aircraft in or out.
Moments before the incident, the truck could be heard asking controllers for permission to cross a runway. A controller apparently giving permission.
Truck 1 and Company, LaGuardia Tower requesting to cross 4 at Delta. Truck 1 and Company, cross 4 at Delta. Truck 1 and Company, crossing 4 at Delta.
Just last year, the FAA allowed airlines to operate fewer flights into New York due to congestion and air traffic control concerns. Again, we've learned 2 people were killed. 13 others were hospitalized with injuries. The pilot and co-pilot are among the victims.
Yeah, if you saw the front of the plane, I'm going to guess they were the victims that passed away. I mean, my goodness. How about that, though? The guy asked for permission, and they gave him permission. Just one little mistake like that, and it's it. Jeez Louise, man.
Yeah, how does that happen?
Tragic.
I don't know.
But man, that news story was compelling with all the air traffic and all that back and forth.
Yeah.
The real audio.
Yeah.
I am fascinated by all that air traffic control dialogue because it all sounds so fast. Like they all talk so fast.
Yeah, right.
And it's like, did you even comprehend what they just said? And it's always kind of garbled.
Yeah.
It's never really clear. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not as clear as Ryan.
I think our guest is on the phone. Okay, perfect. There he is. So we'll wrap it up, the news, after we're done talking to our guest. Corey, would you like to punch him up?
All right, live from Florida and the end of spring training, Minnesota Twins star Ryan Jeffers. Hi, Ryan.
Hey.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Good. How was the haircut?
It was great. So, yeah, I was trying to push it as close to opening day as I could. So now we're nice and fresh and clean for the TV, and we're ready to go.
So
That's
how does
the most
that-
important part of spring.
Yeah.
Well, so we were just asking, how does that work? Because it's what, 8:13 East Coast, right? So the Twins have like an in-house barber. Do you all use the same person? How does that work?
Yeah, we have a guy named Andy Fade. He's come down for he's worked with the Twins for probably 10 years now or so. He's been with us for a while, so he'll be at Target Field on home series, and then he comes down to spring training for a little while.
Did you go something exotic with the haircut, like frosted
Mohawk?
tips or something?
Yeah, right.
Nothing crazy, no big designs, nothing of that nature. I'm a little too pale for that.
Staying on the haircutting thing, because I was having this conversation over this last week with some friends. They have full heads of hair. I do not. I have to shave my head about every other day.
Yeah.
How often will you get your haircut during the season?
Usually every 2 weeks. Usually
It's not bad.
Usually every 2 weeks. Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty much once a homestand, I'll get it cut.
Do you feel like you play better when you have a fresh haircut?
No, not at all. But I don't look so scraggly.
Yeah.
Right. Presentable, right?
My hair gets. I get full afro gets going in.
Yeah. I think 2 weeks is a good number for most men.
Well, I was shocked
Every
to
2
hear
weeks.
one of the guys said once a month. I said, once a month?
That's letting it go a little
Yeah.
bit.
No, I look. Yeah, that'd be way too long for me.
So you guys leave, I assume, from Florida to Baltimore when? Wednesday?
Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday.
Tuesday after the game.
So then you have a day or two in Baltimore to get your feet set, and then the season starts for you guys on Thursday.
Yeah, we'll land Tuesday. We'll get into the hotel. I think our itinerary says 8 or 9. We'll get settled. I think we got to work out 12:30 to 2:30 on Wednesday at Camden, and then ready to roll on Thursday.
Ryan, what's your mindset? How do you really prepare for the season? You guys play 858 games, and I mean, is that really daunting for you, or do you have that mentality of you can't eat a full sandwich in one bite?
No, so it's at the same time it's a lot. We are used to the grind of it. We've been used to, this is opening day number 6, so the shine has worn off a little bit. Where it's more of an excitement to get this thing rolling than anything.
When you showed up to spring training compared to where you are right now this morning as we're talking, how much better do you feel and more prepared do you feel than you did the day you walked in? What does spring training do for you?
Oh, exponentially. It's when you show up, you're fighting through, you haven't seen live pitching in a long time. You're fighting through just getting behind the plate again, getting the body used to doing the things you do on a daily basis in the season that you don't get to do a lot in the off season. So once you get here, you're kind of getting your feet wet. And then as you go, as you get more ABs, the more comfortable you get at the plate, the more comfortable you get behind the plate. So it's definitely night and day. That's what spring training is for, to, get you ready with things you can't do in the off season.
Ryan, what makes Joe Ryan such a great pitcher, and he will be the opening day pitcher for your Twins this Thursday?
Joe has shown, I think, over the last couple of years that he's one of the best pitchers in the game, and having him on our side is always, when you have guys like that, all-stars on your team, it makes everyone around them better, and having him be able to take the ball on opening day and go do his thing is exciting for us. I'm excited to work with him and catch him on opening day, and just it's really, it's when you can roll out arms that shut down opposing teams, and it gives you a lot of confidence as an offense to go score runs, and then the fact that you can win any of his starts on any day.
Anything giant as a change with the new manager this year?
No, there's nothing. No major differences in rules, or I think we're gonna play hard. We're gonna, he's the standard for how we play. It always starts at the top. The winning culture starts at the top, and I think when he sets the culture that he has so far in spring, it trickles down, and I think we're all ready to go out there and compete.
When do you start your mental preparation, or maybe you already have, with the Orioles lineup? I'm guessing that you and the scouting staff already pretty much know who's going to be on the starting lineup for Baltimore. So have you studied that already? Are you ready to go? Do you know kind of the strengths and weaknesses of most of the lineup?
No, not yet. I think that'll really start once we leave here. There's still too many logistical things going on here to spend a lot of our time, from me and from Vic and from Pete, on the scouting stuff. I know there's a lot going on behind the scenes. I know Harry and some of the analytics guys are digging into the reports now. So they'll be able to get us that information, probably once we leave. And then we'll sit down, whether it's that workout day or on Thursday, and do our pretty serious meeting and going over the guys and having a conversation about everybody. That's kind of how we do it in season. So there's no need to try and, switch up the schedule just because we have a couple extra days for opening day.
And I'm assuming all of that changes once the season gets going, because as a lot of players, you're going to work on your weaknesses in the offseason. So you may think that this guy has a weakness. Maybe he worked on it. So I'm guessing that if you guys face Baltimore in July, it's probably a much different approach than opening day.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. Early season scouting reports are tough because you can only get so much data from a small sample size of spring training. You also how much do you really want to pull from the season before? Because like you said, guys maybe struggled with fastballs last year and spent the 4 months in the off season hitting fastballs. So early on in spring, early on in the season, it's a lot of reading swings and seeing how guys are reacting to certain pitches. Yeah, you're going off some reports, but you have to be willing to audible pretty quickly if you see something different.
Ryan, is it like in the NFL when you get early practices? A lot of times, the defense will have the advantage over the offense. Is it like that in baseball? Like from spring training to that first game, do the pitchers have an advantage, or do the batters have an advantage? Is there a difference between that?
I think statistically, the pitchers do have an advantage early on in the season. I think it's just you can only get prepped so much, and I think hitting is so much of a muscle memory thing that the more you do it, the more confident you feel, and the better you feel when you're up there. So I think the pitchers have a slight advantage early on, but I'm not sure how great it is now with how much we can do as hitters, to prepare ourselves.
Ryan, completely changing subjects for a second. I know you're a North Carolina guy, so are you pro Duke or anti Duke? Are you sweating them or anti sweating them in the tournament?
I'm pretty neutral actually on Duke. Growing up in Raleigh, you're either a UNC fan or a Duke fan. If you're neither, you usually gravitate towards the Wolfpack. So I was neither. I gravitated towards the Wolfpack, NC State. So I'm pretty neutral both ways. I like. Basketball is probably the one sport I've never really gotten into outside of the Duke UNC rivalries. So I honestly haven't even been following much at all.
Do you guys have a big bracket bit, or can you guys not gamble on that like some of the other sports?
No, we do. We have fun in the locker room. We put together some brackets. The big thing with baseball, they come in all the time and say, don't bet on baseball, don't bet on baseball. So they're very specific with that, but there's plenty of other sports that are allowed to bet on. So, we have some fun in the locker room with some fantasy stuff and with some fantasy football and then some bracket stuff for sure.
Speaking of the locker room, in the football world, the rookies before the season starts, they'll take out the veterans and have this big dinner, and it's all in the rookies tab. I mean, everybody goes to the steakhouse and they go kind of crazy. Do you guys do that in baseball too, at either at the start of the season or some point in the season where the young guys kind of take out the vets or vice versa?
I think so. And the position groups in spring training, we go out as a catching group, and I think some of the pitchers go out, and there's definitely some joking about, hey, we're going to put it on your tab. I think at the NFL, they actually make the rookies pay for a lot of it. For us, we don't do a lot of that. We do definitely do the team meals, but there's a little bit more of the veteran leadership culture than putting it all on the rookies.
So you pay the tab with the catchers?
Me and Vic both did. Yeah,
that's kind of you,
dude. You're the best.
Yeah, you take out the staff, you take out the young guys, you take them all out.
Take us out.
Yeah, I'll go. I
know.
I'll take us out when you come back to the cities.
If I come up there and win initials again, I might have to.
Love it.
That's a nice flex.
Let's go. Yeah,
it is kind of fun to just be a one-time winner and then never have to get back in the arena, though, right? Then you could say you never
I think
lost.
That's the thing. It's like you win the Hunger Games once, you don't want to go back in.
Well said.
Exactly. Dude, good luck on Thursday. Good luck this season. Obviously, we'll talk to you down the road, man.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Ryan Jeffers of the Minnesota Twins starts Thursday at the Baltimore Orioles. And again, home openers a week from Friday against Tampa Bay.
And as we wrap up the news and go to break, because there's no good way to follow up this story, we'll use the end of news for this. But rest in peace, and our thoughts and prayers and everything with Jessie Pierce and her 3 children who passed away on Saturday morning early in a house fire. It's unbelievable. There's no way to talk about it in any way that makes any sense. Most of us knew her. Some of us knew her pretty well. Zach obviously knew her very well, but just heartbroken. And again, to her father, to her husband, to everybody involved who's hurting, and to the entire hockey community in the Twin Cities area. We all loved her. If you're up there listening, we're so sorry that happened to you. And take care of your babies. We love you all. So there you go. Jessie Pierce, everybody, rest in peace. Jefferson Lines is your #1 bus experience. My name is Chris Hockey, and I can vouch for that. With daily schedules to every Ben Mussman, Cast of Thousands. Ben, we've got sports to talk about, and I can't remember because I don't remember things, and, it's what happens when you get old. But had we officially signed the new quarterback before you left, or did it happen right after you left?
Who, Kyler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had already happened. All right, there you go. So never mind then.
Although the news of getting Wentz back happened.
That did happen.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Well,
Then you caught a whole bunch of hell on Twitter.
Oh, let's find out about it.
Time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip.
Brought to you by our friends at Circa. Thank
hell
you,
yeah.
Circa.
Hell Circa.
The best.
Vegas, man. Let's go.
The best.
Circa is
Love
the
it.
best.
The Timberwolves beat the Celtics in Boston, 102-92. I don't know why that's funny, Rose. Your Timberwolves were 10.5-point underdogs, and they won in Boston for the first time since 2005. Bones Highland.
Hang on, say that again. Is that right?
Yeah, that's what I read.
No
last
It's like an
kidding?
18-game streak or
Yeah.
something ridiculous like that.
How is that even a thing? I mean, again, I know we sucked for a long time. Hadn't won in. That was like the same thing we had against Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
We just don't go to the East and win in the last 2 decades.
Nope.
Damn.
Way to go, Muss.
Did not know that.
I didn't do it.
Bones
Learn
Highland
something.
led the team in scoring with 23 off the bench. Your Wolves battle the Rockets on Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. That game will be on ESPN and this station.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't able to watch the game wall to wall, bell to bell, because I was watching Project Hail Mary. But I saw the highlights, and Bones was going crazy, man. He's been really, outside of Anthony Edwards, he's been one of the main stories of this Timberwolves team this season. Is just his ability to just catch fire. It completely flips the success rate of this team. When Bones is hitting shots, it's hard to beat this team, even sans Anthony Edwards. So it was an impressive win against Boston. They won pretty handily against, I would say right now, the favorite to come out of the East for the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
How long is your beloved cat going to be out? No, cat. Ant. Oh. Other animal with 3 legs.
He also loves cat.
Yeah. Maybe a week. Maybe another week.
That's true.
Is he only going to be out a week?
Yeah, I don't think it's something. I don't think it's really serious. I mean, Anthony Edwards isn't the kind of guy to just like sit down and milk it or anything like that. But I think they are resting him up for the playoffs. I think if it was a he had to situation, I think he could play the next game. But
What about Cat?
I'm not sure how Cat's
Your
doing.
beloved cat.
How beloved cat is doing.
He hasn't narrowed it down to just one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got to be more specific.
Yeah, who else has an animal nickname in the NBA?
Yeah, right.
Birdman.
Yeah, Birdman.
Man.
Birdman.
Yeah.
Never forget. He was a legend.
Birdman, the rapper, also wails.
Also
Oh, just slammers.
They should get together.
Yeah.
Birdman's- No,
No.
it's not Birdman is the absolute best. Him and Manny Fresh.
Oh,
They should
all
be in the
time.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
100%.
Oh,
They probably are.
They should be in the NFL. Hall of
yeah,
Fame.
they should be in every Hall of Fame that's ever been invented. Yep.
Do you have another sports story?
Yes.
Yes.
The Gopher women's basketball team is going to the Sweet 16 for the first time after they beat Ole Miss 65-63 yesterday.
First time since 05.
First time since 05. Is that what I said?
You just said first time.
Oh, well, I have 2005 written down. I must
Skipped
have
it.
skipped over that.
It was
Don't skip over this.
an exciting game.
Here's
I watched
JG.
that.
McKinney and Braun join Graholski. Graholski to inbound. Get it into Amaya Battle. 15-foot baseline. Jumper is good! Out the buzzer for the Sweet 16!
They will play the winner
Way to
of
go, Guernsey.
UCLA or Oklahoma State. UCLA is a 26.5-point favorite tonight at 9. So they will likely play UCLA.
I loaded in 2 final calls. Was there time left on
They
the clock after that?
they went back and put time on the clock. So,
Yeah.
so Ole Miss had like 0.8 left and they shot a 3 and bricked it. So that it looked like a buzzer beater. That's why Guernsey thought it was a buzzer beater.
Got it.
They went back and put time on the clock.
Yeah,
So this
because
is-
they stopped the clock right when it goes through the net,
When
right? Is that?
I think they said last night in the men's game when the ball leaves the bottom of the net.
yeah.
So here's the actual final call.
Chinu will inbound. Graholski sags back off hers. They're trying to get it towards the rim. Thompson has it. Catch and shoot. It's short. The Gophers are going to Sacramento. The first Sweet 16 since 2005.
Way to go, Guernsey.
Yeah,
Way to go.
good for him.
Nice
Good-
job.
yeah, he's so good, man.
And they had a chance there. That
Yeah.
shot had a chance.
Yeah, it did.
Oofta. But we got there.
There you go.
Zacho, the Wild battle the Lightning tomorrow in Tampa at 6:30. Yep, great atmosphere Saturday. Great game. Wild played well and beat a very, very good team in overtime. Vladimir Tarasenko with the beautiful snipe. Doesn't get any easier. As Corey mentioned earlier, a lot of road games coming up here, 8 of the last 11. But we have a very good hockey team that is battle-tested. So the Lightning are hot, but we are hotter.
Yeah.
Well said.
Man, I hadn't seen some of these Chuck Norris jokes.
Oh, they're so good.
So good.
Man, there is no theory of evolution, just a list of animals Chuck Norris allows to live. Chuck Norris lost his virginity before his death. God said, "Let there be light," and Chuck Norris replied, "Say please." These are so great. Chuck Norris once kicked a horse in the face. We now call those animals giraffes. Chuck Norris is the only person who can slam a revolving door.
Brilliant.
Chuck Norris can divide by 0. I like that one. Chuck Norris can strangle you with a cordless phone. And maybe the all-timer. Chuck Norris's tears can cure cancer. Too bad he has never cried. Oh, God. I wonder, did anybody ever, I'm sure he was asked this 1,000 times, did he ever give his take on the phenomenon, the Chuck Norris jokes? Like, did he love him, hate him? Was he indifferent to him?
I believe he did not like them at all.
Didn't care for him, but then embraced him later?
Then embraced him later. And I want to say, didn't he go on Letterman and do the top 10?
Oh,
Probably.
Did he really?
His own Norris jokes? Not the ones he made up, but the ones that are yeah.
God, how could you not like those right away?
Oh, man. Yeah, who
Maybe
knows?
that's where it's creative right away.
Yeah, maybe it was just like if he thought that he was being made fun of. And it is, people, they're all in a way compliments. It's like you're the ultimate badass.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris's cowboy boots are made from real cowboys.
I love the one where Chuck Norris has never read a book. He just stares at it until he gets the information he wants.
Yeah. Chuck Norris can hear sign language.
What about the one Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups, he does earth downs?
I like that one. That's good. Yep. Go ahead.
I got audio of him doing in his own Chuck Norris joke. He's holding a picture of him with a tiger, and he's explaining basically the how it went down here.
Went in, and I bent down and I petted him, and all of a sudden you heard this like that. So the trainer says, "Get up very slowly and back up." So the tiger did. He slowly got up and backed out.
That's brilliant. Yeah. See.
Did you guys see that thing on social media about Jessica Simpson from her book?
How about that?
Yeah, did you read that?
I did.
No. She went to Chuck Norris acting school.
Yep.
Her mom sent her to Chuck Norris
That was
acting
a real thing.
That's a real thing. In was it Dallas or Fort Worth or something like that?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah. And it was like basically the height of his, was it Walker, Texas Ranger?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think Jessica said she was maybe, 11 or 12?
Yeah, pretty young like that, yeah.
Pretty young.
Yeah.
And I guess like he was real hard on her.
He said, you use too much expression in your face. And he showed her, who was it? Steven Seagal or somebody like that?
No, it's Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington, that's right, yeah. Of him acting, and said he doesn't ever use his eyebrows or raise his eyebrows. That's what you need to do. Something like that, am I right?
Yeah, he said basically Denzel Washington is the greatest actor of all time because he can convey every emotion in every scene without really using his eyebrows, which I don't know if that's what makes you a great actor.
I
but
need to see it now.
I know now. I need.
No offense to Chuck Norris, but I don't know if anybody ever thought Chuck Norris was a great actor either. He was just an actor.
How
but
dare you?
The Walker
sounds like a cash grab.
Again, as a guy that I just worship Conan O'Brien, one of my favorite bits they ever did was the Walker Texas Ranger lever that he would pull that would just randomly show Walker Texas Ranger highlights. You guys familiar with this bit?
No.
I don't know if I can do it justice, but I'll show you guys during the break. It's one of the best clips in the history of Conan's late night show. He hints at like one clip that they had never played because they weren't sure if they should or could. And essentially they wrapped up the bit after a handful of years of pulling the Walker Texas Ranger lever with a clip from Haley Joel Osment that went
my
viral
God.
over the weekend where he says, Walker told me I have AIDS. And it had 24 hours after Chuck died where that thing went viral as well. Everybody going, this is the greatest bit of all time. Chuck Norris has almost nothing to do with it. He's technically in the clip because it's a Walker, Texas Ranger clip, but it has nothing to do with Chuck. But God dang it, is that funny?
Yeah.
You got to see it again. I can't do it justice.
Doesn't Haley Joe Osment basically go, I thought he was playing. I'm good, but Walker told me I have AIDS. Isn't that like the punchline?
It just he's talking about something else and then just completely changes the subject and says, Walker told me I have AIDS. And Conan's reaction to it, and I don't know if that was always the plan. Like, hey, why don't we just do this for a couple of years and then drop the Haley Joel Osment bomb at the end? Yeah. This is like pre-Sixth Sense, obviously, too. Yeah. So like, I don't think he was a thing yet. It's just weird to see little Haley Joel Osment dropping that line. It's unbelievable. It's worth your 90 seconds if you find it today. It's one of my all-time favorite Conan bits. All right. We teased that we were going to ask you about your Carson Wentz backlash when you were at Rosie's spot catching hell.
Way to go.
You posted a video. Let's talk to Ben Lieber about Carson Wentz after this on The Fan.
for Vikings News with Ben Lieber.
It's time for Vikings News on the Power Trip, presented by
It's Redco. They're your truck accessory pro stores. And you got some explaining to do, mister.
Yeah, Ben, geez, all you did was say, hey, it's good to have Carson back in the mix, and it's going to be a battle. And you caught just 9 kinds of hell.
Oh, yeah. I caught so much crap for that, which is fine. I mean, I think that's the beauty and the fun of this time of year, especially when there's so much up in the air that we all claim to know, and I understand where people are coming from. Like I get like why it just seems right now it's easy to presume that Kyler Murray is the starting quarterback. But I did want to, because X/Twitter is like the worst for actually providing context. Because if your text is too long, you just tune out. Like there's like I'm not reading all that. Like
right.
So you're trying to be concise and a little pithy and. So I basically said that, yeah, it's great to have Carson back. I said, as of right now, I put the depth chart at Carson 1, Kyler 2, and then J.J. McCarthy at 3. And it just like, man, just attacked from everybody saying I had lost my mind.
Yeah, why did you do that? That's insane.
I know.
Did you lose it?
I agree with
I did. Yeah, I lost it there for a second. When I don't have caffeine for a while, and then I get back on it, it's just like I'm out of mind, out of body.
You know what my favorite thing too is the amount of people that were like, Ben doesn't actually believe this. He's just rage baiting.
Oh, I know. Yeah. It's funny.
You're just trying to piss people off.
I wasn't going to bring that up, but it's so funny that when I got to some of those comments, I'm like, man, I never intended to rage bait and get clickbait, but I guess this is how it works, right? If I was doing an exercise on how to practice getting clickbait, I guess it is to do stuff like this. So, no, that certainly was not my intention. I mean, so to give full context here, I do not want to go into the season just automatically anointing a quarterback. And I think that is careless. I think it's irresponsible. I don't think it's doing your due diligence. I don't think, and really it flies in the face of what they've said in the offseason. The whole offseason in this early parts is we want to add veteran quarterbacks that have starting caliber to provide competition, because we all know that competition in every position brings out the best of everybody at that spot. And they want to go in because of what happened last year, basically anointing J.J. McCarthy, having no backup quarterback that can push him because they lost out on Daniel Jones. They wanted to bring in real competition. So if that's the case, then let it be an open.
Sorry.
If that's the case, then let it be an open competition. And I truly think that is the mindset they're going to be going with once OTAs start. Now, Kyler probably in their mind is on top of the depth chart. But as I look at it right now, I don't think that how you can say that. The guy has so many question marks, Kyler Murray speaking of. Yeah. He has so many question marks about whether or not he can fit within this offense. There's going to have to be a compromise from KOC and the plays that he calls and the type of style that he wants from his quarterback. And also there's going to have to be a meter of movement with Kyler Murray in what he can actually do in this offense. I'm sure you guys have already talked about it. The amount of under center plays that Kyler Murray has faced in his first, 7 years in Arizona is a fraction of what KOC wants. Virtually in the first 5 years with Cliff Kingsbury, it was something like 90% shotgun, 10% under center. When the new regime comes in, they go a little bit more of a pro-style offense. And they increased his volume of under center up to 25%. KOC likes to, I looked at Sam Darnold's year that he was here with us. I think he was under center 45% of the time. So if that's the barometer, if that's like the new standard, the new KOC standard of like, this is where we want our quarterbacks to be. Look what Sam Darnold did. Well, we got to go from 25% under center to 45%. And we all know that's not going to happen. He's not going to get to 45%. But where is that compromise? Where does that look like? 35%? 37%? You look at what Carson Wentz did, it was much more in that 40%. So Carson, to me, barring any sort of injury, and I think that we all were sort of wowed by his 3 weeks of coming into this team and then having to take over the team are like, damn, this guy can actually kind of sling it. He can actually play. Our offense is actually kind of efficient. We're moving the ball. We're much more explosive. We're getting the ball down the field. The whole offense is open up. We don't have to negate middle of the field throws because J.J. McCarthy can't make those. We can use the whole field with Carson Wentz. So as of today, mid-March, I think Carson Wentz is a better fit for this offense. Do I think Kyler Murray is going to win out? Yes. Yes, I do think that on opening day, it's going to be Kyler Murray. But I think it has to be a true competition. And I do not think, especially the money that you're paying these quarterbacks, you don't have to anoint anybody.
Right.
If Carson ends up being the best quarterback through OTA's minicamp and the early parts of training camp, I think you play the damn guy. You start him. If he's actually truly winning a competition. I know a lot of people would get upset by that if Kyler was the backup quarterback to start the season, but I would completely understand if we're watching training camp and minicamp and we're like, this guy is good when he can scramble, but he can't stay within the offense. It's the same. It's like the same thing that happened with Josh Dobbs. The second you actually start to put him into the actual offense and make him do the progression, he failed.
So that's wave one of the argument, right, is Kyler versus Carson. But like when we heard the news that they were going to bring back Wentz, our confusion was, well, what does this mean for McCarthy? Because if you're going to bring in Kyler to be the starter, it makes sense that, all right, JJ's your backup. You're going to find some rando to be the third, whether it's Brosmer or whatever, but you find a flyer to be the developmental kind of third stringer. But it looks like the Vikings have no interest in having inexperience behind Kyler Murray. But what does this mean now for JJ? That Wentz is on board, and he's not a developmental guy. He's not a flyer. He's a 33-year-old veteran.
Well, again, I don't know if I'm going with my idea that it's a true competition. I don't know. I mean, the narrative that they keep talking about is moving the timeline back. This is not necessarily the timeline that they had in mind. It sounds like, now in retrospect, they wanted Daniel Jones to be the quarterback. They wanted JJ to sit another year. That didn't happen. So now you saw what he looked like and how he handled his business this year. Now it sounds like they're willing to have him sit another year. So if that's the case, then really it's a two-man race between Kyler and Carson Wentz. And I think we all know that it's going to be Kyler that's going to win out. But it sounds like to me that they are comfortable having him sit and learn. And you know, if it comes out that he somehow, after all of this offseason going to train with John Beck, this quarterback guru down in Southern California, if he comes back from this offseason and looks like a completely different player and maybe kind of ditches the face paint and kind of matures a little bit and do all this other stuff, maybe there's an outside chance that he takes a major leap into year three. I don't think that that's necessarily what they're thinking at this point.
Is it possible that, speaking of major leaps, a healthy Carson Wentz can take a major leap in this offense?
Well, that's kind of the whole premise of what I was talking about. I mean,
do you see that being a viable, from what you saw before he got?
I don't see why he couldn't.
Yeah.
You know, he has a 6-month lead on Kyler Murray when it comes to learning the playbook. So again, per my post, as of right now, going into OTAs in April and May, I think that he would hit the ground running and be like, we don't have to pare anything down with this guy. This guy knows this offense. We don't have to take anything away. Now it's going to be a matter of just who can be a more productive quarterback, whether you're more productive by getting the ball down the field via your arm or like Kyler Murray, using your legs to extend some time and then getting the ball down the field. I mean, it's going to be a polarizing competition because obviously you can't match Kyler's athleticism, but what Carson can do is give KOC the confidence that he can run his offense.
Well, and Carson took a beating. I mean, we got that offensive line. If it has the same kind of issues as it had last year, I don't know if any one of these quarterbacks are going to have a lot of success. But I do like the idea of Carson Wentz, who has all that, you know, the veteran years under his belt, how he looked in our offense when he came in, as you mentioned, you know, just 3 weeks in, and all of a sudden he's throwing the ball downfield. It looked more like KOC's offense. And then you got Murray has to learn this offense, and then you got a guy who's only played 10 games. So to me, it feels like, yeah, Carson Wentz. I think at the end of the year, Carson Wentz will have way more starts than either of the other two.
Oh my!
Okay. I'll I'll take that bet. Here's the other thing, too, though, that this does for you with the 3 quarterbacks that you have. In a quarterback draft that'll probably have 2 guys go in the top 75, it's not a great quarterback draft.
No.
You have teams like Arizona, you have teams like the Rams, who could use a younger quarterback, and all these other teams, the Jets, these teams that need quarterbacks that might say, would you take it? Like, there are teams that might trade for McCarthy. This gives them a landing spot or a protection against that with Carson Wentz. There is a team that might say, we'll give you a 2nd-round pick for him. We'll give you a 3rd-round pick for him. It would be tough to say no. And now with Wentz, you have 2 capable quarterbacks if you go that route. I'm telling you, it's not 0, but teams might call for him knowing you have all these quarterbacks.
Well, it gives you options, right?
Yeah.
And I think that is one thing that we felt like going into last year was we didn't have an option. And now you put yourself in a position to have a little bit of options. Now, do I think that they're going to trade J.J. McCarthy a project that costs you basically nothing? No, I don't think. I mean, it'd have to be a really, really sweet deal. But also, what a gut punch if you play this thing out and he goes and backs up Matthew Stafford for 1 year. And then all of a sudden, with 2 years still remaining on his contract, let's say he blows it up and the Rams are like, we just got this guy for a 3rd-round pick.
It's a similar offense.
It's a similar offense. Like, you know how devastating that would be, I think, for Vikings fans to see what you thought was your future franchise quarterback hit a little bit of a rocky patch. We get rid of him and lose patience with him, and he goes and plays for a team and becomes a franchise quarterback on a championship caliber team.
That's a very Minnesota Vikings thing.
Right. So that's why I'm like, I'm not willing to give up on McCarthy as of right now. Not at all. Do I think that he needs to grow in certain areas? For sure. But he's so cheap. I just don't see why we would give up on him right now.
Yeah. Where's his mindset, would you think? Where he's sitting there that, okay, they bring in Kyler. Okay, yeah. Carson they bring in as well. People are saying I might be 3rd on the depth chart.
Well, it's honestly, it's
and he's a very young man yet.
I hope it's in a really good spot. I hope it's in that, he wants to give this persona with 9 that he's got this dog mentality, and he's shown it in certain games. I mean, that's the one thing that he's shown a ton of moxie. I don't know his childhood and his upbringing like to a T and with all this detail, but it seems like to me this is the most professional adversity he's ever faced. So it's good. Good for him. I hope he comes out of it on the other side a much better quarterback and a better person because of it. It's not easy. It's going to feel like every day you've got to prove yourself, but damn, that's what competition is, man. Like, you either rise up or you sink, and that's the harsh reality of the NFL, and that's why you get paid the big bucks, and that's why if you come out of this on top, you're going to be a $40, $50 million type of player if you can go out and prove it that you can be a franchise quarterback. But this is the hard road that he's got to face, and I hope that he meets it head on.
That's Ben Lieber, brought to you by our friends at Mystic Lake. Thank you, Ben.
Fan 5 in a second. Headlines later. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK
meat sauce and Miller Lite at D. Michael B's in Albertville this Thursday from 5 to 7. Stop by for drink specials, games, and to register for a chance to win a spot in the Vikings Foundation Golf Tournament. All the details at KFAN.com, keyword golf.
Hey, welcome back. Good morning, everybody. It's your little Power Trip morning show with the mustached wonder, Mike Mussman. Mike Mustache Mussman.
My lip broom?
Yeah, you got a lip broom. I'm uncomfortable with that. I'm just going to call you Mike Mustache.
There's some other nicknames for
Yeah,
it.
I know that. I'm aware of those as well.
We saw you during the Ryan Jeffers interview on the camera, and you kind of look like a police sketch.
Yeah, I know. We thought you might be thinking about taking Ben in for
I
questions.
look like a ball cop. I look like Paul Blart.
Yeah.
Great film, right, Hawk?
Oh, it's
Really
fantastic.
great. Just really, really good.
Yeah,
Really
heartfelt.
good. Yeah.
You know,
I
the
have a-
relationship between he and his daughter.
Yeah, Hawk crying.
Touching.
I have a question for you, Mussman.
Yes, sir.
But I'm not going to ask it myself. I'm going to let this guy ask.
So good start for the Twins here in the fourth inning. You ever seen Buck with his pants down? No. Like in shorts? No, like he doesn't have his, no socks showing. I see what you're saying. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Wow.
I think he meant his pants pulled down around his ankles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
Ever seen a grown man naked?
I do love that
no.
response.
Do you like gladiators, Billy?
Will you play it again?
No.
So good start for the Twins here in the fourth inning. You ever seen Buck with his pants down? No. Like in shorts? No, like he doesn't have his, no socks showing. I see what you're saying. So, yeah.
Yeah,
I
see,
love the response.
Promise is the best.
no.
No.
Yeah, and see, the problem is exactly what we talk about with the radio show all the time. You're talking for a living. Eventually, weird things are going to happen, especially if
Yeah.
you're doing spring training baseball. You're going to run out of things to say.
Correct.
Yeah.
I also think, again, this job has done a lot of good for us as individuals because our sense of double entendre or double meaning or keep your mind out of the gutter stuff.
Yeah.
I'm always thinking of like,
Meter's up.
exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why, like Ben on Twin Cities Live, you're always thinking the dirty stuff. You can tell the rest of your staff is not. I always love watching how they didn't get why you're smiling or laughing.
Mm-hmm.
I think just being on the power trip as long as we have, we're just used to stuff like that. If somebody said, I would never say, have you ever seen Buck with his pants down without thinking
Correct.
the way that we're all thinking. But Provis is just a nice, innocent guy. He didn't mean it like that. But
or did he?
doesn't have that filter, right?
Yeah.
That's an innocent question.
Oh
Not
my
if you're
God.
on this show.
Benjamin Lieber.
What?
Are you ready for this?
What happened?
Do you guys have the drum roll? Can you give me the drum roll, please?
Sure.
Oh, no. What is it?
Benjamin. Get yourself ready. Mark off the calendar. It's happening. It's happening. Saturday, September 5th. TLC, Salt and Pepper, and En Vogue at the Grandstand at the Minnesota State Fair.
Let's
Oh,
go.
boy.
Salt and Pepper?
And Spinderella.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I'll retell the story of my rookie year.
Say it.
Having to stand up in the cafeteria at training camp holding a ketchup bottle as a microphone. There's that caveat, Zach. Don't think anything else.
Yep.
And sing Salt and Pepper's Push It
Yep.
in front of the team.
Yep.
Was this junior sales?
Did you push
idea?
it real good?
I did push it real good. And the thing is, I don't know the lyrics. I don't know. All I know is the hook. So it was just basically gyrating on top of a table, a very unsteady table,
Calm
holding
down.
a ketchup bottle
Yeah.
and singing Push It.
Ladies and gentlemen, Salt and Pepper.
Jesus.
Wow. Why did that guy yell?
He's excited.
I
very
didn't.
excited.
I did not get that introduction.
Yeah. Well, you're a mighty good man. Say it again. Yeah.
A mighty, mighty good man.
The weirdest thing, Ben, was nobody asked you to do that.
Yeah, you just did
There
it.
was nobody in the cafeteria.
That is true.
Yes, sir.
you were a kid in the 90s.
Yeah, man.
Salt and Pepper,
Yep.
En Vogue,
Yep.
TLC. Rank them 1, 2, and 3.
TLC 1. They had absolute slammers.
Can you tell me one of the songs? that's the one I can't think of.
Waterfalls.
Creep.
Oh, they had waterfalls.
Creep, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You got a creep.
Ain't too proud to beg.
Yeah.
Sweet darling, please don't
And
leave me.
No.
Are all three still with us?
No.
No.
Lisa
died
Left Eye
in the
Lopez
90s.
no longer with us.
She's the one that burnt down the house. Remember
Yeah.
Andre
Rice's
Rice?
house.
Yeah, I know,
Remember?
but like I didn't know that
She died in a car wreck. Is that right?
Yeah,
That's
believe
exactly
so,
right.
yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
In like Belize or something.
She drove one.
Yep, I just read it. Yep, that's
I
exactly
thought
right.
I thought chili was so hot.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah, chili.
Yep.
Do you like
Yeah.
chili?
Is it T-Boz, Left Eye, and
Left
chili?
Eye and chili.
And dusty,
Nailed it.
man.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
and
why
a
it's
fourth
TLC.
member.
The D
Dusty.
is silent.
But yeah, think about if you are
The dust
in
bomb.
TLC, the T stands for T-Boz, the L stands for Left Eye, and the C stands for chili.
Right.
If you are Spinderella and the band's called Salt and Peppa, you're like, how about Salt and Peppa and Spinderella? What the
Yeah.
hell? She always got left out.
Yeah.
It's like Run
Spinderella.
DMC. It's Run DMC. It was the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sauce. DMC stands for
DMC stands for David Michaels, because they all love the store.
They're all crafters.
And then
Webs.
crafts.
Crafts.
So David Michael's Craft.
Yeah. They love
Craft?
No,
Plural
just
or
craft.
Craft.
As in mac and cheese?
Yeah, or craft stores.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
They were huge.
So Run
into,
DMC was just one guy in his love of Michaels and their crafts.
yeah, he loved knitting and like gluing popsicle sticks into like cool old, like the 7 wonders of the world. That was his thing. I'm surprised you didn't know that.
Sorry
you know
to
a lot of
divert you
things.
from your story.
It doesn't make any sense.
Whatever happened to Andre Rison?
Is he still with us?
I don't know.
No,
It's a
he
question.
is rising.
Not yet. Couple more weeks.
It's my favorite bit. My buddy John every year
yeah.
on Easter sends me a photo of Andre Rison. Just says he is rising.
Oh my God.
Every Easter Sunday. It's a tradition like no other.
It really
He's
is.
He is rising.
He's 59 and still living.
Still killing it, probably. Yeah.
Pretty
Andre
good player.
Rison.
Not in jail.
Pretty good player.
Let me look.
One of the great Chris Berman nicknames of all time, right? Andre Bad Moon Rison.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Better than mine, I guess.
What was yours again?
Fats.
What?
Fat Sleever?
Yeah. I guess he's a professional pool player or something.
Minnesota Fats?
Minnesota Fats, yeah. But there's I think there's a Fats Domino. There's a handful of Fats that are famous.
In 1993, Andre Rison had 15 touchdowns. 90, he had 10. 91, he had 12. And 92, he had 11.
See?
He was really good.
Was that all with the
he was
Falcons?
good.
Yeah, the first.
Yeah.
Well, he played for Indiana his first year in 89. Did he get cut or something or traded? His first season, 89, was with Indiana.
Indiana.
Hawks team, the Colts.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Indiana.
Sorry, Corey.
Yeah, I've never had
I've
anybody.
never heard it referred
Well,
to
it just
as
says IND,
Yeah.
so I just said Indiana. Relax. We all know it's the Colts.
Oh,
judging you.
oh, oh.
No, all of the rooms were confused because you said Indiana.
Sorry, he
I
played
thought he
for
got
the
traded to the Hoosiers.
Yeah, he played for the Colts his first season.
Where?
Indiana
To this.
to Atlanta.
Any
Did
more
he-
specifics, though, about his time with the Colts?
Hold on, let me.
Did he not play for the Bills at the end of his career?
He's played for Indiana, Atlanta,
Start over.
Cleveland.
Yeah, go backwards.
He's played
Where did he
for
start
Indiana,
in 89?
Indianapolis.
Finally, we got
Then
there.
Atlanta, then Cleveland, then Jacksonville, then Green Bay, Kansas City for 3 seasons, and then his last season was in 2000. He played for Oakland.
Okay.
So never the Bills, huh?
Never the Bills. I don't know why I had him in my brain as a Bill during the losing Super Bowl team.
Oh, so Hawk, we got to keep adding to our stadium list because the Bills, they're going to open their new stadium.
Yeah, it's time.
So there was a point in time where I think I've been to every NFL stadium.
Yeah.
And now we got to add some more to it. Have you guys seen the Commanders, their renderings for that stadium?
No.
It's the coolest thing I've seen in a long time.
I haven't
I'll have to look it up.
Oh
I have
my
not
God,
seen
it's awesome. They make it look like a monument.
Haven't seen it yet.
It's
Have to
going to
check
be
it out.
all white, sort of stone or ivory looking. Super BA.
I mean, you have to. The Bills' first game will be a nationally televised home game, right?
Should be
Sunday night or Monday night.
Should be
because the Seahawks will play the opener on Thursday, right?
Well, I think Wednesday is going to be the.
Oh, it's a Wednesday.
They do Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday that week.
They're doing the Melbourne bit in Australia.
Yeah.
Oh, nice of me to care.
Hey, speaking of Wikipedia career histories, this got posted a week or so ago when Josh Johnson signed with the Bengals. Quarterback Josh Johnson, right? He is 39 years old. Been in the league forever.
18 years or something.
He was a 5th rounder in 2008. This is his career history team by team. Ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to take a deep breath. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, San Francisco 49ers, Sacramento Mountain Lions, Cleveland Browns, Cincinnati Bengals, San Francisco 49ers, Cincinnati Bengals, New York Jets, Indianapolis Colts, Buffalo Bills, Baltimore Ravens, New York Giants, Houston Texans, Oakland Raiders, San Diego Fleet, Washington Redskins, Detroit Lions, Los Angeles Wildcats, San Francisco 49ers, New York Jets, Baltimore Ravens, Denver Broncos, San Francisco 49ers, Baltimore Ravens, Washington Commanders, Cincinnati Bengals.
That's unbelievable.
That's unfreaking believable.
Talk about seeing every stadium. My goodness.
1, 2, 3,
Well
4,
said.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Something like 26 or 27 switches
Stops.
since
Yeah.
2008.
How
so
many
obviously,
games has he ever started a game?
Career NFL statistics, he has 14 touchdowns, 18 interceptions, 2 rushing touchdowns. So, I mean, he must have started somewhere in there for a handful of them. But, man, what a ride.
Did he play for Denver during the COVID year?
Denver was 2022.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No.
Okay, sorry. Check black.
Okay.
Man.
So
that's nuts.
Can we all take a guess here? You guys want to stay on this Josh Johnson thing?
Yeah.
So according to Over the Cap, what is his career earnings with all of those teams in his long NFL career?
All right, so something like 18 years.
18 years.
There's some XFL in there. There's some practice squad stuff in there.
Huck, do you still love the XFL?
Almost all of these are
that's good.
close to minimum deals, right?
Right, I would assume.
And the UFL starts soon, Huck.
I'm going to guess.
Going to opening day.
Are you really?
I'm going to be conservative. I'm going to say, man, that's a lot of time. And then,
I'll say 12 million.
So much. That's a pretty good guess. I'm going to go a little bit lower than that. So much of it's practice squad. Or backup stuff or off season stuff. I'm going to say 8.5 million.
I'm going to go right at the 18. I think it kind of balances it out. You know,
18.
some of them.
Yeah, right.
18.
Yeah, because sometimes
seasons.
it's like a $2 million or $2.5 million deal
Yeah.
on a backup quarterback spot. Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to go 11.2.
11.2. Anybody else?
$1.
$1, Bob.
I'll say 20. Smooth little
Man,
20.
Can we give Sauce his props?
12.
$12.7 million.
Nice.
Wow.
Hey, Paul.
Thank you, Mel. Yeah, buddy.
Paul?
Yeah, Daddy.
You did something right.
Thanks, Daddy.
Yeah.
OW.
I agree.
Yeah.
Nice job, dude.
But you know what?
All correct.
What's very important, hopefully he maxed out his 401k.
Yeah.
He's obviously a vested veteran. You say he's under contract right now with the team?
Signed with the Bengals.
Yep. So he'll be nearing 40 years old, still playing in the league. Literally everything's paid for once you're there. I mean, you can just like all your meals, all the stuff, right?
Plane rides.
And then by the time
Haircuts.
you get 3 different retirement plans. He can start drawing on one at like 45 if he wants.
Wikipedia says the Cincinnati Bengals signed on March 14th, 2026. This is his third stint. Johnson signed a 1-year contract with the Cincinnati Bengals. Vikings analyst Ben Lieber said if he had been with the Vikings, he would be the front runner to start week 1. And apparently you caught hell for that.
Wow.
Man, I
You
feel
had a hot
like
Josh Johnson
I
take?
feel like I provided some logic to that.
Wikipedia says this is an obvious attempt at rage baiting.
No.
Wow. Even Corey Provis is tired of your take.
He's also seen Buck with his pants down.
Yeah.
Joe Buck, not Byron Buxton.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Joe Buck with his pants down?
No, but that's a disgusting act.
Ooh, well played.
Oh, yeah.
Reference.
Just
Well
combining
played.
sports references.
OW.
I like sports.
Yeah.
I like turtles.
We know what you like.
Headlines is next. Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Plus. There's still time to nominate a public school teacher making a difference. They could be next to win $5,000 to make over their classroom. Do it now at iHeartRadio.com/teachers.
All right, final segment, 8:24. Here we are. Mike Mussman, Benjamin Lever, and the cast of thousands. Here we are. Muss, you got anything going on this week?
No events this week.
Look at you.
But we got stuff gearing up for the draft.
Yeah,
there'll be a couple events
Hell
leading
yeah.
into the draft. So that'll be kind of fun with Miller Lite and the Vikings.
4 weeks from Thursday, Ben.
Yeah, better start buckling down on getting all the prospects ready. I feel like we kind of take a little bit of a lull once free agency starts. Once the new league year starts, it's kind of like you take a step back a little bit. Now it's starting to pick it up.
Yeah.
Here we are.
You know, we
starts
love
at the second pick.
We love sports, and I'm sure you guys watched a ton of basketball and stuff like that over the weekend.
Hawk
and
watched
stuff like that.
every
Yeah, all
single
of it.
game.
I caught every game.
Yep. Women and men.
And the Wolves game.
Yeah.
I watched the golf tournament, the Valspar.
Yeah.
Which made me giggle every time they talked about the snake pit because it just made me think about strip clubs.
You need help.
That's a nickname for him, right?
No, he's right.
Yeah.
Wait, a snake pit is a strip club?
The snake
Like
pit.
a dude
I've never
strip
heard that.
club?
No. Like a regular strip club. I guess I shouldn't say.
I'm
like
not
a regular
following
one.
you. What is happening?
Who calls it a snake
What?
pit? I've
Yeah,
never
what?
heard that.
Why? Ballet,
What?
sniffers, come on. At any rate,
Yeah.
I'm watching
Ballet, I've heard. Yeah.
Man, you run in some weird circles.
Yeah.
buddy.
What's that have to do with golf?
So I'm watching golf. Well, because the Valspar has the
Let
snake
the man
pit.
have a stroke.
I don't think
16,
anybody knows that
17,
because
18.
nobody watches golf.
Yes,
So
they
please
do.
explain.
Well, nonetheless,
I do.
I'm sitting there watching this.
Valspar.
My wife walks through the room, and the commentator said, "Oh, this is a very accessible hole."
All right.
So the rest,
You lost Hawk.
the rest of the day, my wife kept saying that I'd had a very accessible hole.
My God.
What's happening?
It made me kind of mad.
Why?
Because I'm like, no, I don't. And then I threw it back at her, and she just goes, "Yes, I do. But you're not a member at this club."
Oh, my God. I mean, that's a great line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one stung a little bit.
Was that because of the mustache?
Yeah, that was pre-mustache.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
So, yeah, love watching golf. People watch golf.
Nobody
Yeah, I
watches
watch
golf.
a ton of it.
Nobody watches.
Yeah. Hell yeah. We're all going to
idea
watch
hasn't
golf in
been-
3 weeks. 2 weeks from Thursday.
Everybody
excuse
falls
me.
asleep to golf.
Ben,
Nobody
you have a
watches
very
golf.
accessible hole. Now, knock it off.
Thank you.
No debating
Yeah,
that.
What is
I appreciate
happening?
I mean,
that.
there's really no
Tommy
debating
just
I
won the
worked hard at
lottery.
it.
All right, let's do this.
Now
do
it's
that.
time for headlines.
Headlines, here we go. All right, Max and I referenced it earlier because we both saw it over the weekend. It was fantastic. Project Hail Mary had the best opening weekend of the year with $80.6 million.
Mel loved it.
Yep.
Totally worth it. Lots of fun.
Yeah,
Well done.
I saw something that said it was like it had a really big opening weekend for like a almost historic one for a non-IP movie. And
What's that mean?
like,
A
intellectual
non-franchise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not like a Marvel's movie or
Right.
something like that.
Just a standalone. Hey, how
a
about a
run-of-the-mill
unique
movie.
idea, right?
Yeah.
What a man.
Yeah, and even Ryan Gosling, he popped up at one of the theaters for one of the early screenings, and he said, "It's not your job to keep theaters open; it's our job to put things in the theater that make you want to be here."
And that's well said.
It's true.
He's not wrong.
He's
and
not
again,
wrong.
this is definitely a theater movie. No doubt about it. Got to go see it in the theater.
Go see it.
Go see it. A Kentucky family chose their legacy over a massive payday. They're making news because they turned down a $26 million offer to sell part of their 1,200-acre farm to an AI data center.
Good for them.
They've had it for a long time, apparently. Says generations of feeding people, Great Depression. All the so, yeah, maybe 100-plus years they've had that spot, so they're not selling.
Was it Kurt Bills?
No, it doesn't say. It just says a Kentucky family. I don't know where Kurt Bills is from.
Kurt Bills.
I mean, the crappy thing about that is that I love the fact that they're standing up and not going to sell out because those data farms have so much other like downwind like effects as far as the environment goes and the communities. But somebody in the neighboring counties is going to be like, I'll take $12 million.
Yeah.
And they're just going to build the data center just one county over.
Correct.
If anybody wants to build a data center on my land, I will gladly give them as many millions as they offer, or vice versa. I'll take as much. Sure, I'll move.
Good for you.
Yeah. And I think my neighbors would love an AI data center right where I am.
Yeah.
Who are your neighbors, Hawk?
Scoochie and Toot Toot.
What were the ones the other day?
Lipstick and Jungle Boy.
Jungle Boy.
And Toot Toot.
Your Corey's neighbor.
Toot Toot.
My dog toot toots, then scoot scoots.
The same.
Yeah.
So I'll make this as quick as possible. So Lipstick and Jungle Boy are out of the state on spring break.
Right.
So they had a cat sitter and stuff, but the cat got really sick. So actually Friday, Angie took it to the vet for like 4 hours because somebody had to, right? Somebody had to. Lipstick and Jungle Boy are out and about. So obviously that the cat's like 18 years old. It's like, oh man, is this thing going to make it? That would be weird if the cat died on vacation, blah, 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 blah. Cat ended up being okay. Long story longer. We get a text basically saying, Jungle Boy appreciates you watching his stepcat most of this night. Like, so she finally embraced that, yes, he in fact is Jungle Boy.
Oh, good.
And that Jungle Boy is thankful that you guys kept an eye. And I'm like, I didn't do anything. I watched poker. Angie watched the cat.
Your wife would rather take the neighbor's cat to the vet for 4 hours than hang out with you.
I don't think that was the choice. That is what happened.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think she seemed bummed, but it wasn't
I'll do it. I volunteer.
It was Munchausen things. You made the cat sick.
Just to leave the house.
Yep.
Actually, the appointment was over in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, her and the cat went to Target.
So I think the new nicknames have been embraced.
Oh, that's
I think
good.
they have moved on from Scooter and Fellatio. I think they are officially now Lipstick and Jungle Boy.
I would imagine that Lipstick appreciates the new nickname.
Yeah, I think it's an upgrade for Fellatio to go to Lipstick. I think it's definitely a downgrade for Scooter to now be Jungle Boy.
What about
like it's going the wrong way?
Yeah,
No.
let's meet halfway, Scoochie and Toot Toot.
Yeah.
Vanna White says that she has worn over 8,000 different outfits on Wheel of Fortune.
Bizarre.
I know. So, remember how we just, when we talked to Belinda Jensen a couple of weeks ago, she was auctioning off all of those. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What do you think happens with 8,000 different Vanna White outfits? Do you think she does something similar where she donates them or auctions them off?
Probably.
What
does she keep
combo
them?
platter?
Or are they just rentals? Maybe they still have the tag in the back?
Maybe, because again, I just have so little faith in men, but can you imagine like the creeps that would bid on a Vanna White dress? I don't want to know who would be. Why did you Ben just turned around
Look
and
at Hogs, Daddy.
Flash the camera on him.
Chad Abbott. Chad Abbott.
Chad?
Hey!
What's going on with Ryan Seacrest? Is he okay? He looks like he's like not being fed.
What do you mean?
He looks like
gaunt
and like an android or something.
Shoot him an email.
Yeah.
See how he's
he's a
doing.
teammate.
Support,
we gotta support him.
Support him, please.
You concerned?
Yeah, are you okay?
a little bit. Saw him on the screen. I'm like, what is going on with him?
So you do watch the wheel a little bit.
No, it was just purely on accident.
Yeah. Does he have a weird mustache?
Yeah, what if he sees a stream of
be
you right now
so
on KFAN.com/watch and he's like, well, Muss is a teammate. I could email him and just say, I'm concerned for your mustache.
Yeah. And your jokes about your hole.
Yeah.
His
You're watching
his
Valspar.
accessible holes.
Yeah.
Your snake pit.
Very accessible.
Over the
whole town
weekend, the
knows.
first episode of Saturday Night Live UK went underway with Tina Fey as the host. I saw about half of it. I thought it was fine. It was solid. You know how they said they sometimes don't get our humor because they don't get the jokes or the context? I definitely felt that in reverse. I'm like, I don't even know who this person they're making fun of is. I don't understand this reference at all. But still like that they were swinging. Their weekend update was really funny.
Andy texted me on Friday and said he wanted to come on and talk about it. I forgot about that until right now. He also said he texted Hogs Daddy.
He did.
I forgot about it.
Oh, he's here.
Oh, he is?
Yeah,
Andy.
What'd you think of the Saturday Night Live?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
You want me to do an Andy impression?
Yeah.
Let me do that for you. Good day.
Good day.
No.
Good day.
Drop foot.
No, that's Abbott.
Good day. Eden. Europe.
Eating you.
They also can swear, by the way, on the UK.
Yeah. They're not wussies.
No, they just were going for
They're
it.
not wussies?
Yeah.
Swearing whales. We should be able to swear.
Dropping an F-bomb
So-
is weird.
So wussies don't swear?
Yeah, we should be able to swear. Swearing's fun.
Well, you're a cussing, smoking son of a bitch.
Well, you got a lot of really good
kind of
takes.
like a
You
pirate.
really are.
I don't know though. I don't know if they'd be good for this show, just because of, when you guys had that podcast. You guys you guys had that podcast, right? Remember that time?
Yeah, it was
That had
like a million downloads a
like
month.
A million downloads a month or something
Yep,
like
I
that.
remember.
It was super popular. I don't even know what happened to that, but
I wonder.
there are times where we would get on that podcast and we all started cussing as if it was like the first time we ever were allowed to cuss
Yeah.
in public.
Yep.
It was about every other word was a cuss word. It's a little.
Well, if you ask Common, that's basically all of Sauce's stand-up. It's just the F word. Right?
that right?
He said that a lot in the past, right? That you
Which
basically
one?
don't do jokes, you just say the F word.
I mean,
Which one?
Yeah. You
The
do-
four-letter one.
You do a lot of racial humor.
What?
I don't know that one. Yeah.
I ghost wrote some for
Yeah.
Have you pulled back on that or not?
What? I don't
the
do any-
racist humor.
I pulled back, yeah.
You still do those accents?
No, I stopped doing
Remember when
those
you
two.
did that 3 sets in blackface?
Yeah.
It must have been a hit
threes.
the first time.
It hit the first two times. Got a little old the second time.
Yeah, I didn't like your idea of being a Richard Pryor cover band.
I did like you lighting yourself on fire, though.
Got a lot of cheers for that.
Norm.
Brilliant.
There's a new trend of speed friending events.
God.
It's exactly what it sounds like. Instead of speed dating, you have meetups with a handful of people, 2 to 3 dozen people, and then there's an icebreaker, neutral places like cafes, people of all ages, and then you essentially speed go around the room and meet people to see if you can find friends in your area.
So sad.
No thanks.
I think it's great.
I mean, unless you're like new in town, that might actually be something, but
People need to hang out with each other more, man.
Yeah,
I do agree with that.
One expert says we are in a friendship recession. According to the latest poll, how do I word this? Because it's an 8% range. Give me the range of people that say they don't have any friends.
Any friends?
Any.
Not a single one.
Give me an 8% range.
I would say 8 to 18%. No, 5 to 13%.
5 to 13. Sauce.
Yeah. 1 to 9%.
3 to 11%.
I like that guess. Chris, Max, that.
2 to 10.
15 to 23.
6 to 9.
You guys are all 12 to 20% say they don't have any friends.
Up to 20% don't have a single friend. Oh man, they need a hug.
It's better this way.
You have plenty of
Speaking
friends.
on behalf of the 20%, here's
Yeah.
Chris Hockey.
It's better this way.
Experts say, unlike romantic relationships, a lot of platonic relationships take time. The key is to get into a habit of adding low-stakes, repeated interactions with people you're similar to.
Yeah.
What if you're not like anybody
Yeah,
else?
that's the problem. I can't find anybody this horny.
Thanks, Ricky Rubio.
See, the problem is with you, Corey, is that the thing
Yes,
that
you can.
the
He's sitting
common
right next to
ground
you.
that you would find friends at is a place that you guys would never speak to each other.
Poker tables?
Poker table.
Well, so and that's the funny thing about like Vegas is then when I run into poker friends in Vegas, it's like, hey, should we go hang out and get something to eat? Well, it's Vegas, so they want to go to 5-star restaurants, and I walk down to Raising Cane, so I don't see them ever.
Yeah,
They're so glad.
Yeah, everybody wins. I'm happy.
They
They're
don't even
happy.
go out to eat. They just tell you that because they know you won't go.
Right? They say like their cat's sick, and then they just disappear for 4 hours.
Yeah.
And then Jungle Boy sends me a thank you text.
Well, and then
Toot.
if Muss is going to get together and watch golf with people, then everybody just falls asleep after about 20 minutes.
Sounded like it was just him and his mustache.
Why are you so against
his
golf?
glory hole.
Because I think, I don't know, because I think it's boring to watch.
It's not boring.
No, not at all.
Ladies and
The
gentlemen, can I please
Valspar
have your
Open.
attention?
Yeah.
I've just
I
been
was
handed
watching
an
that.
urgent and horrifying news story.
Let's hear it.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Breaking sports news.
Uh-oh.
Sports news. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 4 years, $168 million.
120 million of it guaranteed.
Yikes. JSN with a gigantic deal. And Oh, man, he's probably reading this story, though. 4 years, 168. Sauce, how much is that per year?
Like 42.1.
Oh, my God, you read that.
You are correct.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. The 0.1.
That's what gave it away.
Yeah. You just got to go something around 42.
Jeez.
Hey, Ben, before you get out here, what do you think of Scattaboo's comments?
Oh, I didn't read all of the comments. I just saw the sort of the snippet of what he said. Did he elaborate? Did he elaborate on the whole
let's
time?
hear it.
Yeah, can I hear it?
You think CTE is a real thing? No, it's an excuse. I think asthma's an excuse too. Yes, asthma's fake. Is there anything worse than when you're in 4th grade and someone's huffing and puffing, you're just soft? Yeah, just literally be better. Breathe air.
I mean, all of that I think is obviously just a little. I don't think that he really believes that.
He said later that it was just a joke.
Yeah, it's like it sounds a little tongue in cheek and just kind of stupid bravado because obviously asthma is a very real thing.
You know what, though, in his defense as well, let's say he was 100% serious. That's something dumb I would have said maybe 25 years ago. Kids just say dumb things.
Yeah.
So it's like, if he was serious, and who knows, and who cares if he was, he'll look back 10, 15 years later going like, what am I doing?
And
People are dumb.
CTE is probably real. The problem with CTE, the way I understand it, there's just been no controlled studies done on it. So the research that's been done on CTE it's difficult. It's a little cloudy because it's not. It hasn't been the analysis and research hasn't had like a control study done on the general population. They only do it on football players, and it's only done in when you die. And part of that problem is a lot of us have a lot of plaque just in our brains when they die. But we don't know the exact percentage because there's never been a study done on the general population like that. So there's no control done against this experiment.
Interesting.
The most plaque ever
Yeah, is in Sauce's heart.
Or my teeth.
I was going to say his teeth when he was in high school, but it's
Yeah.
no, it's
Yeah,
not the
and that
case.
did kill his dentist.
Really did.
Yeah.
Love you guys. It's great
Bye,
to be
Ben.
back. I'll see you Thursday, okay?
Are you going to flag football practice right now?
Going to flag football practice.
Yeah, to get ready for the Olympics
Yeah,
in
aren't you?
2028.
Because
You and Brady.
the Tom Brady thing was such a huge success the other day. I think that's the next big thing for you, dude.
Did you watch it, Hogs?
I watched every minute of it, brother.
What's your favorite part?
All right.
I liked it when he was making fun of that one dude with the blonde hair who thinks he can fight people.
Logan Paul.
Oh,
That's the one.
That's all just a setup.
I know.
All right.
Bye,
Love you guys.
buddy.
Bye.
There he goes.
See you, Ben.
A 15-year-old German teenager, which is redundant, he's 15, stole a bus
Oh, good job, dude.
from a transportation company
Let's roll.
just so he could drive his girlfriend to school in a different city.
Here we go.
There he was. Sounds
Real
older.
lover.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
that,
can't
that
think
guy's
of it.
dedicated, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why was he doing it, Pat?
Squishy hat.
A bakery in Connecticut has announced that they will not toss croissants to parade goers during this year's St. Patrick's Day parade due to safety concerns.
Thank God.
Couple things.
What?
I mean, didn't they
Deadly
already have their
croissants.
St. Patrick's Day parade? It's weird that it's worded that way, that
That
they're
is
not
weird.
going to.
Maybe they have theirs later.
Why?
Maybe they're celebrating a different St. Patrick.
Also,
Oh,
I
okay.
freaking love croissants. Late to the party, right? Like
Duh.
when I was growing up, I'm like, it's got a weird name. Just give me toast or bread
need
because I'm a
help.
psycho. Exactly.
Do you love him as much as cupcakes?
I like them more actually.
What about
I
a
like
croissant
croissants better.
witch? Those
Yeah, see, I'm
whale.
not doing that.
Real
What?
Hell yeah.
I'm not doing that.
From
But
BK.
Yeah.
But think about
10
this.
out of 10.
Those
No
slam.
notes.
when you throw candy from a parade float, it can hit the ground.
What
If
about-
you don't catch the croissant,
Yeah.
5-second rule all day long. Like I don't want a croissant off the ground, off the dirt. I want a dirty croissant.
I've
Urban
looked
Dictionary.
that up.
Google
Yeah,
that.
looked that up. Oh no.
God,
Not the
now I
dirty
want a croissant.
croissant.
Now I want a croissant.
Urban
Yeah,
Dictionary.
they're so good. Little warm.
Sir.
Outstanding.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you here to see the doctor? I tried a dirty croissant.
All right, Rosie, have a seat.
Pulled all my muscles.
Yep.
Every single one of
Have a
them.
seat, Rose.
Now I'm going to go to Casio today and get those
Oh
croissants.
my God, it is a my.
It's a real thing.
Of course it is.
Oh, hang on. How can it be?
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, I'm not looking that up.
Can you read it in a sentence?
No.
He asked what I wanted for breakfast, to which I replied, another dirty croissant.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, definitely not another dirty croissant. Oh, the Frenchman.
Oh man. Yeah.
And a little bit of what Mus was talking about earlier, actually.
Does it involve his mustache?
Yeah, I mean.
Little feast going on.
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
I mean, come on. This website's ridiculous.
Oh, you've done that?
No one's done this.
Huck!
Not in that exact way.
Why are you hairless?
When part of the description is two hairless, unbathed, detestable Frenchmen is part of the definition, the rest of it is irrelevant.
You have not tried that
This is theoretical.
Is that why you shaved your head?
When were you a hairless?
Two hairless, unbathed, detestable Frenchmen. And then the act is described, but still.
He just says,
That's way too specific. Detestable.
Oh, I've tried that. What?
If a couple of Frenchmen are like, hey, we just did the dirty croissant. No, both of you are pretty likable. Like, you guys are nice human
nice
beings.
people.
You did a weird thing, but like neither one of you is detestable. Well, then we didn't do it.
I've done that.
Then we technically didn't do the dirty croissant. That is the title of the podcast.
Yeah. Has to be.
All right, check this out. The National Park Service is warning visitors in Arizona and Utah to watch out for quicksand.
Quicksand, man. I know. I don't know what's going on.
In an area
I feel
that
like
covers, I know that over 1 million acres are saying, look out for quicksand.
I thought it was fake.
Is it like, from the movies where it's like real slow and
This is a
someone hands you a stick and drags you out?
dude from the National Park Service talking about it. Listen to this. And apparently it's 1 million acres in Arizona and Utah.
A million acres?
Well, you got to be careful in those places.
We started to kind of squish around in it and noticed that there was a lot of quicksand around. It kind of shocked me at first because it was up to my waist. So I was staying upright, which is exactly what I shouldn't have been doing. So I was sinking in a little bit deeper. The first thing I was trying to do is just kind of flatten myself. And then I was able to kind of lean forward and then get my arms out in front of me. So from here, I was able to kind of wiggle my legs and get them closer to the surface and then just kind of army crawl my way out.
Are we being goofed on? I thought that they weren't. I thought we found out it wasn't real, that there wasn't really quicksand.
Same.
I feel like I'm being goofed on.
Well, I mean, April Fool's is a week from Wednesday.
True that.
I wonder what the consistency is of it. Is it just sand or is there water underneath there?
It's water saturated sand, clay, or dirt that loosens its bearing capacity.
I wish you would walk on quicksand.
When disturbed, behaving like a dense fluid.
Thank you.
There's some dense fluids flying in
I
this.
am so sorry.
In this
I
studio.
tried to hold it in.
Oh, not again.
I am having a hard time.
Drowning in quick gas.
Oh, Mexu.
Well, Chris is unbathed and detestable.
Yeah, correct.
He is hairless in French. We'd be there.
Here's the thing. I can't believe you guys thought I was one of the Frenchmen.
Yeah. Oh, your sister's definitely done the dirty croissant.
Oh, man. That's probably happened in old folk homes from time to time as well. The dirty croissant. The reason why I bring that up is they like to party.
They do.
And according to this viral video, I haven't seen the video, but this story is talking about a viral video where a woman is going viral for her testimony before the Minnesota House of Representatives, where legislators are considering a grandparents' happy hour bill. According to this, it would allow group homes to serve alcohol. She says, my friends and I love happy hour, just like many of you do.
Yeah, whatever.
So it's let them get hammered.
Yeah,
Let us get weird. Yeah, turn up.
Turn it.
Why not?
Yeah.
Bunch of dirty.
I guess I never even thought of that. I mean,
bunch of detestable, dirty Frenchmen.
I wonder if old folks' homes truly do just party.
I'm sure.
For sure.
Drunken bingo.
Yeah. They have crazy STI rates.
Yeah.
Me too.
My God. Me too? What? Are you okay?
Oh, Max, I feel so bad.
Oh, he doesn't mind it.
Spoken like a true
He can't
hockey.
even open his eyes right now.
That's for other reasons.
Is it all from your protein bar?
I don't know. I'm sorry. We don't have to make it a major topic of the show.
How bad is it, Max? Is it the worst it's ever been?
I mean, normally I'm kind of, my nose is Stevie Wonder when it comes to Hawk's ass.
Yeah, right.
But it's pretty funky
He's
up in here.
talking through his shirt right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's exaggerating.
It's not that bad.
Unbathed and detestable.
Yep.
Happy birthday to Kerry Russell, one of the all-timers. The Americans is unbelievable. That face is unbelievable. Kerry Russell, how old is Kerry Russell today?
I bet she's my age. I bet she's 53.
60.
48.
60?
That was I just like saying numbers. 54.
She turns 50 years old today. Turning 59 today. Even hotter. You guessed it.
Tyler Perry.
John Wayne Bobbitt.
Wow.
John Wayne Bobbitt is 59. Paul, your hands up.
Has Hawk seen one of his videos?
Yeah, we've talked about it every time you bring him up, that he's watched it.
Hawk?
Frankenpenis, correct? Isn't that what
It's called Frankenpenis.
that was the title of it.
That's what it's called. Yep.
Loves the third act.
Yep.
He doesn't get that far.
He checks out after the dirty croissant.
I don't know if he checks out.
How dare you?
All right, that's enough.
Okay. The Ravens have a win total over under at 11.5, which is the best in the NFL as of right now. The Ravens, 11-5.
Yeah, they're a regular season team.
That is true.
And, they got off to that terrible start and made a run, but Lamar missed a lot of games. So
Yep.
you got a healthy Lamar. They got a new coach. They got Trey Hendrickson.
They got Dusty Mond.
They have Dusty Mond, who's just a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Where'd they end up finishing last year? Was it second or third?
That's private.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Behind the Ravens, 9 teams are tied for the next highest win total at 10.5. The Bills, the Chiefs, the Chargers, the Lions, the Packers, the Rams, the Eagles, the Seahawks, and the Niners. 10.5. What were we, 8.5? Is that what we read?
I think that was the last one I had heard. Yeah.
How about the Gopher one that came out? They're 5.5. That's their number this season.
And you're still going to hammer the under, huh?
5.5.
And you're going under.
Well, I told Tommy I would take it, so yeah. Before I knew it, yeah. I thought it'd be higher than that. But
that's a really, really low
That's
number.
a really low number.
That's a tough bet for you there.
The value of NFL teams keep going up and up and up. It's now a given that franchises have an 11-figure value, as evidenced by the latest valuation of a team that's nearly $11 billion. The Sports Business Journal says the New York Giants are worth $10.8 billion.
Jeez.
$10.8 billion.
Good. They have a tough time to put good product out on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of the NFL, Hawk.
Yes, sir.
Have you or do you have the capability of contacting Martin Moischu? We should probably have him on.
Yeah, before the draft, yeah. He's out of jail now. So
good.
He can join us anytime. Doesn't have to call us from prison anymore.
Yeah, all right.
Justin Fields could be the first quarterback with 4 straight week 1 starts for 4 different teams.
Really?
If Mahomes is not healthy.
That's right. And I believe he's unscheduled to not be. Is that right? I think I read in this.
Yeah.
That they doesn't. Let's see.
Yeah, I think he was saying otherwise, but maybe the reports are saying that.
Did he get hurt in late December?
It was later in the season for sure. Yeah.
Tore an ACL late last December. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would make 4 different teams in 4 different seasons. That's crazy.
So it'd be the Bears, the Jets,
Steelers.
Steelers.
Yeah. The Steelers, yeah.
Man, the Vikings really liked him.
Do the Vikings really like DeAndre Hopkins? Because DeAndre Hopkins has said, if the Vikings need me, they know I'll be there.
Wow.
Wants to play with Kyler again.
That's what he said, yeah. Big
Would you
reveal
be
on
interested in
TMZ
that?
Sports.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Because
would.
he'd be the third wide receiver, yeah.
And I
Depends
doubt
on-
you'd have to pay him.
You
much.
wouldn't have to pay
That's
him
what I was
much.
going to say. The dollar amount would make.
Yeah, but
but
the
dollar
third
amount,
down,
the dollar amount doesn't matter, especially if it's a 1-year deal, because beep, bop, boop, beep, fixed.
Yeah.
You can sign
Forgot
whoever you
about
want to whatever you want.
Yeah,
The
that would
cap
be-
is a myth.
yeah.
So oh no, how do we get $8 million for DeAndre Hopkins? Oh, they just reworked Carson Wentz's deal. Well, they just signed him. They reworked it.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Beep, bop, boop, fixed. Done. Piece of cake.
Let's go.
Who do you want? You want anybody else?
Steve Lombardozzi.
Fixed.
Jack
Yep.
Lambert?
We got plenty of money for him.
My uncle?
Josh Allen?
Do you think the Seahawks just were like, well, we got $42 million a year lying around? No. So what did they do?
And
what did they do?
They
beep, bop, boop, bop, fixed. They
Nailed it.
also are, there's a hot rumor that their young cornerback, they're also going to sign today.
Well, they don't have any
a
money for
huge-
that.
Yes, they do.
How?
Beep, bop, boop, bop, fix. Hello.
Wait a minute.
Chad Abbott.
He's their young corner.
They're $100 million over the cap. They don't have money for a young
of course
corner.
not. Wait, hold on. One thing at a time. How does Chad Abbott play corner with drop foot?
Terribly.
Oh,
He gets smoked
well,
on a
then why is he
play-by-play
signing
blade.
an extension?
Oh, he's terrible.
Yeah, a lot of zone, not man-to-man.
They're tanking.
A lot of drop coverage.
Oh, brilliant.
Take Deion. I mean, if Hopkins wants to play here for a year, why not?
Yes.
We need
let's do it,
a
man.
third or fourth. No Jalen Naylor. We need somebody else.
Yeah, let's do it.
Take
He was still a
DeAndre.
beast last year. He had some great catches last year.
Yeah.
Future Hall of Famer. I'll take
33,
Hopkins.
let's go.
One point, he was the best wide receiver in the league.
All right, relax.
Yeah, calm down.
Kiss
Oh, my
me.
God.
Kiss him.
No, me, him.
You dirty Frenchman.
Well, don't wrap me up in your group of weirdos.
You hairless, unbathed, detestable Frenchman. I know one person on this show that is just French nationality away from being officially a Dirty Croissant past member, right? He's just not French.
He's not French.
He's everything else. He'll be here Thursday. 9 to noon is next. 5:30 to 9, we're back tomorrow. Thanks, Mus. Hey, buddy.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba. Enjoy the sunshine, baby girl. Bye, everybody.